everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to Universal Orlando Resort. We tried so hard to see if we could sneak in lunch before we got started today, just so we could go.
We're hungry.
We were really, really hungry.
Learning new things makes you hungry.
So, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in, and welcome to this afternoon's Here to Your Magic live stream, coming to you from Universal Orlando Resort here at Islands of Adventure. We are right now in the Captain America Diner.
The cafe.
The Captain America Cafe.
Is it diner?
I don't know. This is so. We were going to grab ourselves a quick burger, fries, maybe some onion rings, and the training went a little long this morning. So
That's okay. It was all good stuff.
all good stuff, all good. Glad to have you guys here in the stream this afternoon. If this is your first time ever joining us here on Ear to Ear Magic, I'm Chris. This is Susan. We are your Universal agents in the park, helping you guys out. Of course, doing what you need to know about Universal, showing you firsthand what's happening, and getting you guys ready for a great Halloween season as we're getting prepared for Halloween Horror Night starting September 2nd. Now, we do stream from the parks every Monday through Friday here at Universal and at Disney parks. We love for you guys to join us on future live streams. So don't go anywhere today without hitting that subscribe button and joining us on future live streams.
You were right and I was wrong. Listen to Chrissy knows my subjects. Captain America Diner. I think cafe just seems more right to me. But that's okay. They have that one is a cafe. There's another cafe in this area. So we are in
I think that's a Fantastic Four cafe.
Yes. So we're in Islands of Adventure right now, and its name, it's kind of like Magic Kingdom where they have the different lands. So here they have different islands. Now you don't cross, you kind of cross the bridges in between each. Now that I think about it, there is a bridge between each and every one. But each of the islands has a different theme and a different name. And right now we're on Superhero Island, which is why we're eating at Captain America Diner. My favorite superhero.
Look at our lanyard.
I'm representing.
So, like I said, we were hoping we would be done eating before we got to start on our stream today.
Really did not.
To all of those who may be coming over from Florida Park Explorers, welcome in. I just think it's funny for once Florida Park Explorers is streaming first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
And they're handing off to us now this afternoon, so that's a real change in pace.
Yeah, normally they do evenings and we trade off with them, so.
Ooh, pickles.
Pickles.
Oh. Welcome in, everybody, into the chat. Welcome in, Christopher. Onion rings there are amazing.
They smell really good.
I didn't think I was going to get onion rings
Those
today,
are
but I'll
great meat.
definitely take them. Welcome in. Hi, B, welcome. You see a Jill? Shoshana says, how fun, I've never eaten there. It's been a while. And so, what are you having before you just light up?
I am having a cheeseburger, a bacon cheeseburger. It is gluten-free. They had someone come up from the back. It was actually a manager. She brought her little book of ingredients and we discussed what I wanted. And it's funny because what I wanted, she didn't even have to look in the book. So she's like, okay, you want a bacon cheeseburger? Okay, cool. Okay, that's good. She's like, I have a dedicated fry station where they cook those burgers. I was like, awesome. She's like, I have a dedicated fryer with oil for the french fries. I was like, excellent. She's like, do you like lettuce and tomato? She's like, listing off all the ingredients. I was like, all those things are good. And here we go. It's on a gluten-free bun. It's super juicy. And french fries to go with it. So, and it was easy. It does not cost extra, guys, when you need an accommodation. They're not going to charge you extra for the gluten-free bun.
Really? It didn't cost anything extra for gluten-free?
No, they take
That's
care
a win.
of you. So,
most places would charge you $1.50 or $2 more.
Same cost as
for
if
the
I was
bun.
not gluten-free. They definitely took care of me and safely prepared my food. So, and we did also recharge our cups for the day. If you've been to Universal with us before, you know that we highly recommend these refillable mugs. It's one of those things that we say, well, I say,
Are you done with this one?
hashtag
gonna use it.
Yep. I say hashtag Universal does it better, and this is one of those things. So if you're in a Disney park, let's just be open and honest, you're gonna pay for every drink you buy. You can get ice water for free, but if you want a soda, there is no discount. There's no volume discount.
$4.50
There's no
every time.
refillable mug. Here at Universal, they do similar. In fact, if you're getting a cup of soda, you get one pill. There are no refills, one pill. But then for the cost of, at max, 3 drinks, depending on how many cups you buy at one time, at the max of 3 drinks, you get a refillable mug that you can refill throughout the park as many times as you would like, and get free ices. Those are also included. So we recommend them. And so once you have them, you can reactivate them, and it's even less money to reactivate than it is to buy a new one. So.
I'm having the hot honey sandwich. The hot honey. John, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing good, doing good.
Let me slow down your live stream.
No, you're fine.
Sorry, I'm being a food blogger right now. How is that?
Good.
I was more worried at yours.
Hot honey. First time I've had the hot honey.
I have had the hot honey.
So I thought I'd try it.
Sorry if I'm confusing your live stream. You can turn.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit more. It's a little more sticky than I'm used to having.
Yeah, that's the review. Sorry, I'm a little conflicted today. Sorry,
I see that.
Yeah, I'm a little full, so it's a good time to ask about food.
So if you guys are wondering, this is John Self. You see him in the chat all the time.
John was in the chat earlier, so.
Yes.
Yeah, when I popped in, because I'm supposed to, let me do this properly. I'm supposed to meet up with such and such site, blah, 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 and another site, blah, 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 to go over some food stuff today.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Good luck with that.
So I'm like, okay, we can do that.
What's on your list for today?
Unofficially, there's this big event that's happening starting in September 2nd. And there may or may not
I have no idea what you're talking about.
be a
Nothing.
preview
We know
of some themed items going now that we've announced the original houses.
There's nothing happening in September.
Right.
Oh,
Maybe.
I mean,
So I may have to go over to La Bamba. So.
there you go. Very cool.
we were talking about La Bamba this morning too.
Were you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
No
I've
worries.
obviously been busy. Sorry.
a lot of deviled eggs.
I did not do the double X. I think I've reviewed the double eggs for every site I write for, which is impressive. So I don't think I've done the double eggs. I did learn today the okra fries, which have been an appetizer there, are not on the menu anymore. They're now a secret menu item, kind of like
You have to
Jungle
ask.
Cruise
Okay.
secret menu,
I was gonna say.
which I did review their new items this week. And they call them gator sticks.
Gator
The
sticks.
okra fries are gator sticks.
You gotta have a gator theming in there somewhere.
Which I confused my server with, but you have gator bites. Isn't that confusing? And I got to look up We Do What Art Says, and I was like, okay, I respect that. So
Rob says, "Do you want? I don't know what this HHN you guys keep talking about. Do you know if there will be HHN logo refillable mugs this year?
Very likely. There
Just
always
at
are.
a discount?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
sorry.
8-Ball says,
Let me say
Pretty
this nicely.
likely.
As someone who may write for some book that comes out yearly,
yeah,
I can say unofficially,
yes, yeah. That was, I pretty much assumed. They're pretty consistent with that, guys. So yeah, there should be one.
we don't know what they're going to look like or what they're going to be, and they may be at different parameters, and we're not sure how to apply to alcohol, but they will exist.
So
Last year they did the multi-discount, made a larger multi-discount for those.
Yeah.
If you bought 4 or 5, you could get them for like $10 each.
Okay. Yeah, because they were selling them out in the parks during the
Right.
day. I remember that.
But do not expect any announcement about food until the week of HHN. Sorry,
So-
sorry.
Official.
Those of you listening to me as my ghost voice, as I do air quotes, do not wait for any official thing. Certain things will be embargoed until then, using the code words. So if someone tells you that before that, somebody's in
Well,
trouble.
You know our opinion on rumors.
I have.
Yes, exactly.
We do not traffic
That's
in
why I
rumors
want. That's why I want to
here.
be clear about this
We
conversation.
do not traffic
Matter of fact, we
in
even had a
rumors.
conversation this morning with certain people at Universal that say we have to make sure we maintain.
As travel agents,
Official
we can
Yes,
give
Universal
our
that's
opinion.
a
news.
whole different issue for you. Yeah, and I try to be respectful when I get in the chat on that. And I know sometimes it's a gray area when somebody asks a direct question.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ugh.
So Travis wanted to bring up the fact that for certain people, certain horror things maybe not that scary, but they've added a bug house.
I am not walking through that house.
Yeah, but-
I do not care.
What, you don't want to get eaten alive?
But
I
I
don't
can
like
say this
that.
because I don't know this, because I have not been given the specs. Most rumors think that's going to be more of a comedy, ancient science fiction, kind of like comically large bugs.
Maybe I could deal with that.
So follow and see what
They
happens.
had a bug house the year that we went to the haunted. What is the haunted experience at?
You talking about Hallow Scream?
Yes, at Hollow
Yeah, that's
Stream.
different.
It wasn't very scary.
The
but they're
The hotel. You talking about the hotel one?
Uh huh.
That
they're,
was.
they're not as intense. We'll just say that.
So, to jump back, the hot honey chicken,
Is
not that hot.
Correct.
Matter of fact, I don't even know it's hot at all.
really?
There's no
No, it's not.
hotness.
It's
Aw, that's
think
a little
think
sad.
the Nashville mac and cheese truck. They sell a hot
Yes.
honey
Yep.
and a hot Nashville barbecue.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
I'm okay with feeding this to most people. To if you get too much sauce, I'm not afraid to feed this to any person. And so there's a different level there.
That makes sense.
If it's easy when you get Nashville hot chicken to go too much sometimes,
Yep.
but this is fine. And you know what? It's not a bad chicken sandwich actually.
I was gonna say
No,
the
I heard
chicken
it.
looks
Sweetness of it.
I heard
good.
it is an improvement on the chicken. The chicken is an improvement.
I was gonna say the chicken looks good.
Because
No.
this restaurant has the same reputation as Cosmic Race.
Does it? I will say
I was a
I
little
am
nervous.
happy
I was
with
a
my
little
burger.
nervous.
Yeah, when
It's hard to mess up.
Not necessarily our go-to.
but it's possible.
I was gonna say, but the chances are not zero.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, I feel pretty safe when I order a burger. Most
Let me
places.
introduce you to Cosmic Rays or Rick's Burger, and I can show you how to do that.
Very true. Very, very true.
Because I was doing something.
Thank you
with
guys
some-
for the likes today as well.
Yeah, I was doing some UK-based podcast that we were talking about fries, and I said, "Oh no, they can screw up fries. I can give you an example. What theme park would you like me to give you an example to?"
Fries can definitely be
Yeah.
messed up. Absolutely.
But I tell people with the hot honey, I mean, I've had it once, so I'm not an expert. You know when you go on a jungle cruise and they say something, Skipper's Canteen, they tell you something's going to be spicy, and you're like, really? And it's
Not really, yeah.
The new Dan Dan noodles are kind of spicy. They replace the Perkins noodles.
Yeah.
But when they
They
tell
have
you that,
they
when
have
they tell
a
you that
building
normally
heat, but it's not uncontrollable.
it wasn't much at all.
Yeah. Totally
So
get that.
we have people in here watching from England. We have people in here watching from Scotland. We have people from all over the place. So guys,
Hello
welcome
from
in.
over the pond.
We are actually inside. Let me tilt this up a little bit. That's probably prettier to look at than my mug.
Right.
But
It
well,
is one of the
It
better
is
parts
a
of
really
this
cool
restaurant.
ceiling.
it's pretty nice. It's pretty impressive. You can see again we've got
Classic comic book heroes here, guys.
the kind of comic book fun that you will not see in other parks down the road.
It's true.
I mean, contractually because they can't.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, just to clarify.
Not because they don't want to,
They're not able to.
but
No Avengers, no. Sorry, let me quote from the contract. There may not be any heroes or villains from a family or group from the Avengers, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, or the X-Men. Anyone who has been in the comics and those kind may not be used outside of the terrain, blah, 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 blah.
which
But
is
you
why
guys, we got Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's
We
right.
will take it.
And there's a few others they can sneak in, but they're going to have to do a lot of marketing.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about this upcoming HHN season.
I'm sorry, what season?
The HHN, the Happy Happy.
Sorry,
House.
as someone who had the most scary experience that you can have as a food blogger attending this event, or was it was in Magic Kingdom? I think you were there maybe. Mickey's really scary food. No, Mickey's not so scary Halloween party. Yeah, that was scarier than my experience at this happy hunting news. What?
Did you go? Did you happen to go that first night where it was
No, I
extra
got.
precipitation?
No, I did not. I was scheduled to go the second night because we thought there would be less people there. We were wrong.
We
Sorry, the
did
people
not
who paid
That's-
the
that's
people
why
who
I
paid
thought.
the bills.
We did not
That's why I did the
officially
second night.
speak to anyone personally, but we heard from others that those that got rained out were given tickets to Tuesday's event.
It depended on your conditions. You couldn't be an annual pass holder to get that. You had to be on staying.
On
There were
property.
conditions. I think it was on property, or you had already started using your multi-night ticket.
Yeah,
something like
exactly.
that.
Exactly.
Whereas,
But quite a few people got a redo. on
Yeah, a lot of people
Tuesday,
had a
correct.
redo.
which added to the crowds.
yes,
They were still manageable though, we thought. I mean,
it wasn't
too
bad. I mean, it was. Sorry, I've already made fun of Universal today, so let's even this out. It was the standard Walt Disney World. Let's inflate the wait time 50 to 70%.
Well, we unfortunately had some issues. We wanted to get on Pirates just to show you guys their overlays, and we had our complete shutdown of the system over by the Golden Oak Outpost. We're actually going to go try the spell book, the
You
little
mean
fried
the one I
pie.
could they never had when I went by?
Yeah. Oh, you never had the pie? Well, we went by there and the signal shut down,
Yeah, we just like our whole.
so we missed out, which means we'll have to go back. But
Sorry about that.
it happens.
be a
This
hardship.
is what happens when you're live, though, people. You have no control over what may hit
But
you.
also that night, before I was going to go over there, I had the Uno Poco Loco, whatever it is.
The
Tots.
tots. Those are good.
I thought those were good, but they weren't what they said they were. But they were good. But I, of course, by default, compared them to Green Eggs and Ham, so they lost. But then the Hades hot dog was terrible. At least mine was.
But he didn't
I'm
really
not a relish
care for
fan.
it either.
I'm not a relish fan.
I didn't. Let's put it this way.
I had the tots. They were
I thought the
delicious.
tots were
He
good.
had the hot
The
dogs.
tots were good. The cheese on mine was a little odd, but and then I had the pain and panic hot dog, which was just
We're saving that one for a future one,
uh,
mainly because it's not a party exclusive.
right.
Matter of fact, if you guys came and watched on past Tuesday, if it was not something that is exclusive to the party, we didn't touch it. We're going to save that if we haven't already covered it. Some of them we did, like the Witch's
What
Brew.
was the other hot item?
But we'll be going back and trying some more as well. Which, by
The
the way, I
witch's
know we're
brew.
kind
You're not trying the witch's brew again, are you?
No.
Good.
I don't think I want that.
Oh, and on the Binks pastry,
done.
on the Binks Bear Claw pastry, they started selling that without the Binks chocolate. They ran out of chocolate coins.
Oh, wow.
No.
Yes. So I'm like,
That's
why,
the main selling
why would
point.
you buy it?
That would be the main selling point.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. That's the only selling point.
It's just
I,
a bear
I
claw.
thought the pastry was okay. It was the old Wendell's Bear Claw.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
But it wasn't. It's not.
It wasn't
it's,
bad,
it's not
but
a
it wasn't
destination
special.
dessert.
It wasn't.
wasn't
I'm
on
not wasting
spending
my
money.
money or someone else's money on that.
Yeah. It wasn't let me spend money for a special treat worthy. I mean, there's other things you could get instead.
Yep.
So are we
I think
are we at a point where we can
I think so.
move along? Well, before we do that, go.
Yeah.
Before we actually jump into and actually officially start our walking around and showing you guys what's going to happen in the parks, something that has to do nothing with the parks, but just with us as a crew. If you guys are watching for the very first time, first of all, welcome into the stream. Welcome into the channel. I'm glad you guys found us. But this is for our existing crew. Guys, this morning I woke up and Susan got covered up there. But I woke up this morning to this.
Oh my gosh, you can see my shoulder. I'm totally here.
Woohoo! I'm on TV.
Like
Um,
Mike Wazowski.
I was blown away by that. But We officially on the channel hit 2 million views this morning. Looking back at it, I'm going to let you guys know, of that 2 million, the last 500,000 have been since June 10th. So thank you to every single person that watches our channel, watches our live streams, has fun with us, and just kind of opens up their day to have a little bit of fun in the park. So you guys are amazing. I know you guys are saying congrats to us, but really, we don't watch our streams, we just make them. So congrats to you guys for as a community. Thank you so much. It means a huge difference.
Thank you so much.
See, I feel like I should do it this way. There, that's better. Boom.
I still think this is wrong. You guys watch him. Let's just be honest here.
No, they're tired of him.
I know, really.
Let's just be honest here.
I've had more screen time in this live stream than I do any other live stream.
Yeah, they're way tired of him. Oh, speaking of which, I knew there was something I was going to message you, but I was busy talking to people who pay me bills. Have you at Ohana for the breakfast? Have you had the cinnamon donut that comes with the breakfast?
The allergy
it's
one?
gluten-free.
I have. Yes,
Okay.
I have.
They changed it, and I think it tastes better.
Really?
Yes.
It's a different brand because the brand they used
Sorry, we're
previously.
totally sidetracked
no,
your
no.
live stream.
The brand they used previously was, I want to say, like, I can't pronounce it. It's this funky, like, main name, like Indian-ish name.
Yep.
I've never been a fan of those donuts. I'm not going to lie to you at all. They're kind of dry and crusty. And every time they serve those to me on Disney property, I'm like, where is my donut from Disney Springs? Because you have a baker right there who makes the most phenomenal, magical donuts in the world, and they're fried right there on property, and literally you could just eat them. And that's my little rant for the day. I'm going to get off my soapbox now. Disney, everywhere you should serve
I would like to apologize formally to the stream for giving her a perfectly good setting to give that rant. Having said that, I'm not saying the new cinnamon donut is as good as that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
it's just better than
It's
the
better.
other one. So when we did Disney Cruise Line, they also used that same unpronounceable brand for their donuts. And I understand why. They're frozen, they can easily thaw them, they're stored easily. I like frozen donuts. I get gluten-free frozen donuts all the time for the house. It's just, they're not as good. They're just not. And that's just my take on it, guys. That's my 2 cents. Which are worth more because, you know, gluten-free stuff's expensive. So listen to what I say.
Yeah, if it's gluten-free, her 2 cents are like 5.5 cents.
Yep.
Yeah, easy.
So
I
there
just
you
know
go.
enough to go, this is what it's supposed to taste like. That's like I did the whole plant-based review at Ohana, and I went, people were like, well, okay, these eggs don't, I'm like, hold on. The eggs you're used to are covered in heavy cream and all this other stuff. So you need to bring down realistic so people can be alive.
now I want to point something out to you guys. I want you to notice John here. You know, a lot of people wear Mickey ears to the parks. Big Mickey shirts, no big deal. This dude brought a homecoming cup inside the parks.
Unapologetically.
That's like all over Disney Springs right there. So
That's okay. We
Sorry,
think
be
their
careful.
cups are awesome,
so last year was our first time going to Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay, shockingly enough, last year was my first time going.
Yes.
But I had edited like 10 million people's vlogs over the last few years.
I enjoyed it. Susan could take it or leave it for the houses, but we're going to be going back again for our
So
one
which
ticket
house
that we
do you
have.
Not like. You sound like I feel like I'm being misogynistic here. You sound like my spouse.
I didn't really care for the monster themed one, like the big one last
Really?
year, only because I felt like it was like they kind of tossed it together, and to make the theme work, they put this loud, obnoxious music the whole
Okay,
way.
that's a fair criticism.
I didn't like that.
Honestly, if they turned the volume down on most of the houses, our kids would probably come to Halloween Horror Nights.
I think that's fair.
We didn't go to all of the houses, but of the ones that I went to, so I didn't like that one. I am not a fan of houses in general, so I can say I didn't really like any of them, but I appreciated the creativity of the Wicked Grove house.
There's
Even
a
if
reason.
they did get pumpkin guts all over me, Universal, that is not okay.
Even though the fact she did get
Not
pumpkin
okay.
sprayed, she still enjoyed it.
But did you eat the pumpkin guts from the food tent?
I think we actually missed that
Because
one.
those
I
were
don't think we got
those
that
were
one.
vegan and actually really
Was
good.
that the noodles?
Yeah,
like
it was-
the
Yeah, you know what? We
pumpkin
did have
noodles?
that.
We did have that. It
Yeah.
was good. I like that. It
Yeah.
was
Which,
good.
by the way, Bonnie wants to know, what's this donut store in Disney Springs?
Oh, that is
Aaron McKenna's.
Aaron
McKenna, right?
McKenna's. Aaron
Sorry,
McKenna's
Sorry,
New York
Aaron
Bakery.
McKenna, New York City Bakery.
Yeah, so
Yes.
so they're not. It's not that they're gluten free specifically. They're actually an allergy friendly bakery. So you're
Yes.
looking at not just gluten free, but they are nut free. They are egg free. They are dairy free.
Well, not all of them.
So
But
that being said,
Some.
some
of them were bad.
things are better than others. So just take that. If you want my personal recommendations, honestly, email me and I'll be happy to give you. Some of their stuff is magical, and some of it I'm like, no, I'm gonna go get a sprinkles cupcake.
I'm gonna say
Their
red velvet, the red velvet gluten-free cupcake at
Yeah.
Sprinkles does beat Aaron
Yeah,
McKenna's.
so I was gonna say they have 2 gluten-free cupcakes at Sprinkles, red velvet and the lemon blueberry. They're both very tasty, although red velvet is my favorite. But at Aaron McKenna's, they do have amazing donuts. They have a Girl Scout cookie
Casey says I have to
donut.
eat gluten-free,
It's like a
so
Samoa donut that's magical. Love it. It's got caramel and chocolate and coconut on it. They have bagels there. So I love their bagels. They have a cheese one.
That's good. I have to, the bagel thing I can concur. That's good. They do a
Yeah.
really good job
Yeah.
because that's really hard.
It is. Bread is
Allergy,
hard.
yes.
Yes. And they have this one item. It's not on the regular menu, but every time I go, I ask because it just pops in occasionally. It's called a Veggie Bomb. You know, it doesn't sound good. Really, what is it? It is this gigantic drop biscuit, and it has all of these veggies mixed inside of it. So there's like broccoli normally, and bell pepper, and onion, and vegan cheese, which I'm not a vegan cheese fan normally, but the vegan cheese that they use is really good. And I would eat one of those every day if I could. They're amazing. There you go. That's my take on Aaron McKenna.
Once again, not to promote Susan here, but that was a really good assessment based on all the experts I've heard talk about this.
I do not eat their cakes.
now Beth
Their
mentions get the
pineapple upside
kitchen
down
sink
cake.
cup.
Okay, those are good. Those are good. So, so it's like a cup, and they just take their leftover stuff, and they kind of just break it all up in pieces
Yeah.
and stuff it inside of this tall cup. So it can be good. It depends on what's inside.
It sounds like
of
it could be YMMV there.
Well,
It could be.
I call it, and I know it's not right, I call it vegan gluten-free gumbo.
Yeah.
Whatever we have, we throw it together.
The
Pretty
gumbo?
much, pretty much. So those are good. I don't normally get their cakes because I find their cakes to be a little dry, honestly, and that's just the
No,
ingredients
not a
they
gluten-free
use.
cake.
And their frosting it's dairy free, so there's no butter in it.
Yep.
They use coconut oil as the base, which is safe for many people, but it's not as tasty. And by golly, whatever you do not buy their eclairs. It's not an eclair. That name
Yeah,
is a
what is that?
lie.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
that's
two long, like dense little flat pieces of cake with frosting in between it. It's not good. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. It's not an eclair. It'll just be
just because it's in the shape of an eclair doesn't make it an
Versus the
eclair.
Sweet almond core cake during Halloween, not Halloween, during Mickey Not So Scary, that resembles a corn on the cob.
Oh,
but
yeah,
tastes
the
like
almond.
candy. No, it's actually really good. I don't know if you had it. It's
Um,
We didn't get to get
We didn't get a chance to get that. It was on our list right after the cake, and then we got sidetracked. So we may have to go to another party.
Oh, what else? If we're talking
Somebody wanted to know,
McKenna's
what is your favorite donut in Orlando?
donut in Orlando.
See, I think before you answer that question, I think we should do an exclusive investigation about gluten-free donuts in the entire Orlando
I
area.
mean, we can. I haven't gone every
was gonna
place
say,
here that you can get
That's
them.
not a long list.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
short.
would be
There's
fun to
a
go through.
There's a couple of gluten-free bakeries that I might be able to get something like that from. But generally, Aaron McKenna's is my favorite. You can't get gluten-free at, no, Krispy Kreme doesn't have
No,
them.
she's already doing what I'm doing. I went the checklist in my
No.
head and I went, no, No,
There
no.
is a bakery in Winter
No.
Garden that I have not tried recently that had some in the past, but I would have to check and see. Honestly, Aaron McKinnis would be my go-to
I
for
think Salty Dog.
donuts.
Oh yeah.
For donuts. Outside of that, I just go to Aldi's and buy their.
Kaz says I'm
gluten-free
gluten-free. I'm
bread,
looking
and
forward to
those are
trying the
amazing.
bakery in Disney Springs. So try out Aaron McKinnis,
Yeah.
and then also try the gluten-free donuts. Oh, not donuts, but cupcakes they have over at Sprinkles.
Yes, those are better.
So
Do
especially
both.
the red velvet.
Do both. If you don't have to be dairy-free, do both. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but when you offer them to your friends who don't eat exclusively gluten-free, just warn them they're going to expect it to taste like Jeffrey Glaze or Hindu, and that's not fair.
No.
We don't.
And that's my big frustration with
They're
that.
like a cake
Look at me,
donut.
Knock the Fam.
That's
How
like
are you? That's it. Bonnie says, let's do a donut crawl. Now, I don't know if you noticed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. As someone who may have done that, you need to be careful what you wish for. Having tried
All the different ones?
Day and all the different glazed donuts in one day.
Well, I can say one thing. Trying to get the 7 items in a 5-hour time span, and Mickey's Not So Scary, along with the parades, the fireworks, and the show.
It was an impossible.
You
hard
gotta
to
be a
do.
professional. I can teach you how.
I don't want to be too. I don't want to be too trained.
Okay, good.
Sometimes I like to be a little unprofessional.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you just gotta go.
Well, since we've been in here, it's actually started raining.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is raining, but I'm not as scared of a little rain.
That's true. We have an umbrella.
Should we? We're gonna. I say we kind of head on out. What is our weather forecast? Normally I have my weather report. I kind of know what's going on. We spent 3.5 hours with Universal Orlando this morning, and their vacations group.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
making
okay, that
their
one's
travel too.
Yeah. So we're all on the inside, but we were all inside the entire morning. So kind of an idea. What's our weather forecast look like? Not looking good.
It is for the. I'm trying to go
Well-
back. What? Stop it. That's now. There's our
It's
radar.
just the. Oh, never mind. Never mind. A little stuff there in the middle
Yeah.
can be rough.
Yeah, a little
But
bit.
it's not going to be too bad.
That being said, that's their future prediction. That doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. We'll see. That is okay. Not going to stress about that.
And we're going to head on back in today. John, thank you so much for popping out. It's good to see you again.
But I'm
Enjoy
talking.
your
I'm glad you did.
Not official.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. So have a great time over in the
Okay,
other
I have no
part.
idea.
call us
I
later.
have no idea what you're talking about, and I have no idea what the term embargo
But
means.
I will say this. We do have one ticket to Halloween Horror Nights that's included with our Premier Pass.
Yes.
But I am very much in the mode of trying to secure someone who would like to sponsor us as a channel. And when I say us as a channel, me as a channel, that would allow me to grab that frequent fear pass.
Do you need
And-
just the one for September? Or
Well,
longer?
I will take either one, but I would really like to do the one that would be the entire season.
Okay, so you need the ultimate.
Yes, there are 3 levels. One that allows you to go the first few nights, like the first weekend, and then there's in September.
Yeah.
It's like $129.99.
Well, no, the one I have is
17 minutes.
the one I was sponsored with.
Huh?
Is $129, and it just covers.
It's the first
It covers
17.
almost all the days in September.
In September.
That's it.
It's like the first.
And then there's a
17
middle
months.
ground, which is $169. It includes up to 25 nights.
Yeah.
Usually it's not Friday and Saturday. night.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yes,
include the
Monday,
weekends. It
yeah.
doesn't include. It closes every week, every day except for the
Away from
weekends.
typewriter, so I can't tell you right now.
And
It
then
is.
then
You're
the last
right.
one is $219.
You
Uh,
didn't
That
lose.
one, the next one goes up to 189.
And
Then we go up to I'm gonna say 229.
I think it's 229. So it should go 129, 169, and then 229 are the different tiers. I'm putting it out there. If there is a business out there who would like to sponsor us for the season, that we will be glad to share out your information such that we can stream on a regular basis. Now, we cannot stream the houses, but we can bring you guys to experience other things, and we may not do it always live.
The show.
So what's that?
You can't technically stream the show.
Technically, yes. Well, we follow rules. We're very much,
That's what I'm trying to say. And
yeah.
Sorry, those of you
We can't be one of those other people that puts on, you know, special glasses and makes it happen anyway. Because
if you're unaware of my vocation, find me on Twitter. But yeah,
Well-
I have this ethical issue also with that. Yes, I'm like, I appreciate you can do it.
we
but
talk
you're
to
not supposed to.
we talk to people at Universal and they are our friends, and we will follow their rules. So we
Yes.
won't, but we can still bring you guys into the experience of it all.
Yes, we can still walk through scare zones.
So yeah, we can do the scare zones. We can try out the food.
Tribute store will be amazing.
Oh yeah, all that
And
kind of
you
stuff.
guys know I'm all about the food, so we can do food like all day long.
So if you know of a business that would like to have a very inexpensive way to sponsor, get a sponsor group out there for an entire 2 months, let us know.
Yep.
Well, John, we're gonna go hit the park. I know you're gonna go. You're gonna go get some nom noms and stuff like that.
I'm gonna go somewhere whenever I catch up with these people who are trying to reach me. Yes.
I
Will do.
totally get that.
Well, good to see you again, my friend.
Good to see you.
And we'll be in touch.
Something new
Always
has to be experienced all the time.
I was
Looks like it may have actually stopped raining, guys.
yeah. Sometimes it helps to talk to somebody who actually needs it all.
Exactly, because if people are like, well, it tastes like this. I'm like, yeah, but you're comparing it to this. That's not fair.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like
It's like he hates gluten-free buns, but I love this great gluten.
that's like the vegan fettuccine chicken casserole thing.
Yes.
Where it's actually good if you're on that diet.
Yes.
However, if you're
You can't compare it to something that you can't have anyway.
like you're looking for the cream,
Exactly.
it's not complicated. Good to see you.
All right, thanks, John. All right, we're gonna get on out to the rain again. We are in Captain America's Diner. Susan, what did you have again, Susan? What did you have again?
I had the bacon cheeseburger.
The bacon cheeseburger. I had the hot honey chicken sandwich. It was not hot, but it was actually pretty good. And I enjoyed the chicken on it. So, and again, Susan had the gluten-free bun for no additional charge. So, thank you, Diego. We are back into Superhero Island here. It's just sprinkles, and not the good kind.
We go this way.
Should we take a step back and just show them a little bit of the island before? It's really loud in here, but let's take a step back and check out like Dr. Doom's Spearfall, the Hulk, and then we'll make our way over into Toon Lagoon.
So
Again-
as Chris mentioned, it is very loud in here. They've got the super music, super
It's super loud.
nonstop. Yes.
Yes.
They've got it going pretty much nonstop. So if you have a child or you yourself are sensitive to sound, this will be a good place to put in maybe some, put on the headphones.
Headphones.
The noise canceling headphones. Drop in the earplugs. Owen has a set of noise canceling earplugs. Not wanting to wear them.
It's a little bit better down toward the Hulk area. Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. Look at that dark background. That's kind of cool, actually. It's a 60-minute wait right now if you're just coming into the park.
I never noticed the web up to the top. The line of web
That's when
there.
he's flying off of.
Yeah.
So it's a 60-minute wait if you're coming in through standby. If you have it Universal Express, then you can jump. But look at this. Single rider lines.
Is it open right now though? It looks like it's closed.
But they do have an option.
Yeah.
They also now have the option on Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure as well for single riders.
If you don't have Express Pass, we definitely recommend that for groups that have individuals old enough that it's okay for them to be by themselves. And that's not normally the minimum age required to ride alone. That just depends on your comfort level.
Again, if you're just joining us this afternoon, we are over at Universal Orlando Resort, guys, in Islands of Adventure. Had a great morning this morning when Universal Park Vacations, doing some training sessions, making sure there's no changes in how things are going, and that we are prepped and primed and ready to help answer all of your questions when it comes to your future, your Universal vacations. Now, when we're talking about all tickets for thing. Weather like that sometimes. Hey guys, so if it comes to any questions, we can come to help you guys out when it comes to purchasing any of your Halloween Horror Nights tickets, ticket packages, upcoming holiday season at Universal. Reach out to us at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. Copy susanedwards@travelmation.net. Let us know where you'd like to go and what you'd like to do. We're going to ask you some questions because there's a lot that has to do with Universal. Lots of things we can tweak that might save you some money when it comes to how it's bundled all together. It can be very confusing at times because you're like, well, if I do a 2-park, 3-day, park to park, but if I add this or take this away, if I stay at this hotel, what if I want to go and get a Universal Express pass? There's lots of stuff that can be involved with it. We'll have some things we can throw in and help answer your questions and maybe even save you a little bit of money in the process.
Yeah.
The great thing is our services for travel agents,
Always free.
always free. Doesn't cost you anything. After we help you when it comes to your vacations, Universal, after you travel, will actually pay us a commission, and it won't cost you anything more to do it. So reach out to us and let us know how we can help you guys out. All right, so let's hope that this weather's not going to keep having problems like this afternoon. We're going to keep walking around. All right. Can you throw that in the bag for me? Welcome in, Eugene. Eugene's watching from the UK. Glad to have you in tonight.
So right now we're
Love the feel. It's nice and
kind of
cool.
up to the front. It is. The rain that came through really dropped the temperature. It's actually really comfortable right now. And I don't think I've said that since I walked outside this morning, and that was early when I walked
It's
the dog.
very pleasant, actually.
Yeah. So there is the one thing though, when there is thunder and lightning, just like at Disney, the outdoor attractions here shut down. So Hulk, I don't think that Hulk is running right now. And that is because of lightning in the vicinity. Similarly, Velocicoaster will not be running right now. Hagrid's will not be running right now.
Typical theme park
Yeah.
activity.
Outdoor rides are currently not running,
So Christine says I should check the PayPal as soon as I can get connected again. I will be. I'm actually going to see if I can pull off of Susan's phone real quick.
use me. I am not on Wi-Fi right
Welcome
now.
in, Chelsea. Glad to have you back in. That's right, Miss Sugar Cookie. Nowhere will we let the rain take away from our fun this afternoon.
Definitely
So we're gonna
not.
make the fun, and we're gonna have some fun walking around. And if you guys have any questions about Universal and what we're gonna see today, please feel free to ask questions. That's what we're here for. We want to make sure that you guys have an option to get your questions answered and get everything you need to do as far as planning your future vacation here.
I saw you connected and then not connected, so.
Yeah, that's my continual issue.
So we enjoyed our lunch today. The food at Universal is kind of an interesting mix of traditional, what I think of as traditional theme park food, and some interesting options also. So, for example, we ate food there. So it's cheeseburgers, fried chicken sandwiches. They have a salad on the menu, but pretty traditional, basic
A salad.
food. But you may have someone in your family that's the kind of food they like. So you can get it there. You can get it at Burger Digs, at several. There's pizza in Superhero Island. There's pizza to be found over in Jurassic Park. Or if you're wanting something a little more interesting, they have in Jurassic Park at Thunder Falls Terrace, they have lots of grilled meats and smoked meats, really interesting food bowls, very enjoyable.
Welcome in, Maureen.
They have, if you go to Hogsmeade and to the Three Broomsticks, my favorite, honestly, themed restaurant for as far as Harry Potter goes. I prefer Hogsmeade over Diagon Alley. They have really good, just like, I don't know how to describe it. They have like roast chicken and potatoes and corn on the cob, just like really yummy stuff. Or you can get gyros over in the in the Lost Continent. So
We had a question from I think it was it Jesse? Somebody wanted to know, do you love riding Hulk?
I am not. It's not my favorite. I will ride it, but it kind of bangs me around because I'm a little tiny person, and you know it has the shoulder harnesses, so I get like banged about against it.
I'm gonna put it this way. She doesn't like the Velocicoaster because it's got doesn't have shoulder harnesses. But I can't get her on Hulk sometimes because she bangs around on the shoulder harnesses. So I'm like, you don't bang your head on Velocicoaster.
No, but I also feel
You don't bang your head on
very
Velocicoaster.
uncomfortable.
I love riding Hulk, and the great thing about the Hulk is with the Universal Express, you can get on pretty fast. It's pretty nice. So, by the way, now that I finally got this thing connected again over here on my secondary device, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. Thank you so much, Christine. Christine threw in a $30 PayPal to help take care of lunch today. Thank you so much, Christine.
That's awesome.
And I hope that you're getting ready to have a little bit of Universal food and fun here coming up soon as well. So we can be here in no time. So thank you, Christine. Appreciate that. And thank you, everybody. Anytime you guys give by hitting that PayPal link and donating to the channel, it does make it a lot easier for us to do things on stream, to share with you guys, and to answer your questions when it comes to what the food is like, what the experiences are like. So thank you so much, Christine, for the PayPal this afternoon.
Yep, for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're passing to our left right now. Freestyle machines. They have them scattered throughout the park periodically. And we were talking about the refill.
You need to refill?
I am. I'm gonna go grab.
I guess I should get it. You know what? I want a slush. I want an icy.
Well, up there, that way we can grab.
Yeah. Deidre says it's good to see you on the screen because I'm my own Halloween Horror Nights.
Y'all are so sweet. I'm happy to be here.
Rob says Hulk would be so much better if they had just lap bars.
I'm not sure if I agree with that, but
I would be okay with that. It depends on how it holds. But George has never been to Universal. George, we have got to fix that for you. We have got to make that a change. Now, for any of those in the Magic Crew who's ever met me in the parks, you're going to notice, even for those diehard Disney fans that we meet, I will just flat out ask you, have you ever been to Universal? And it's not a selling thing. It's not a, well, we're going to book you wherever we can go. No, it's never that. It's just an idea that we are a family who enjoys theme parks. And we have a lot of fun over at Universal. Our kids love it. And I think that sometimes people think that maybe they're being disloyal to Disney by coming to Universal. I will assure you, Disney does not keep up with my attendance at parks. And I have never been disrespected by Disney after coming back to Universal. So I love it.
One of their previous themes here, when they would talk, we're selling Universal and commercials or whatnot, but they would talk about this is the place you come to ride the movies. And that is really how I think about it. I mean, you do have like this area, Seuss Landing, that's more book themed, but generally speaking,
Kong. You got Jurassic World,
yes.
Harry Potter,
Potter,
Men in Black,
Transformers,
The Mummy when it reopens.
E.T. I mean, this is that
The
is
the
kind of-
only OG ride still available here.
Yes. Oh, it's raining a little harder now. Do you want me to get the umbrella out?
We'll give it a little. We'll give it a little bit. I'm going to be optimistically positive that we're not going to have too much of a rain come running through here. We'll see.
Okay. All right. So this is one of my favorite. Chris is not going to agree with me, but this is one of my favorite carousels.
I don't like this carousel.
Chris is uncomfortable. They make you wear.
Even the adults have to wear a seatbelt on this ride.
And they're a little tight for Chris. But look what the animals you get to ride are so fun.
It looks
It's so fun.
it's cute. You know what this reminds me of? The carousel over at SeaWorld.
That's true.
That
Except
all
for
this-
that they took that out. And
Yeah,
yeah. You used to be able to ride sea creatures there, and it was a lot of fun.
Miss Sugar Green says Universal Orlando is totally underestimated.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you
I
what.
agree.
If you are if you like Halloween Horror Nights is the ultimate in destinations for Universal here in Orlando.
It really is.
If you enjoy coming to theme parks during the holidays, the Grinchmas, Macy's holiday parades here, it's just so much fun. And you guys know by watching us, we love to come over here during Mardi Gras, which is during the February, March, and April season. And they have the Mardi Gras parade every night.
Love
So,
that. Love. Christmas here is so
oh, now it is harder.
Yeah.
Okay, this might be kind of. Let's grab let's go do some shopping. It's harder. The crowd thinner is coming down. Woo! Here we go. Oh man, let me show you guys the rain real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please accept our apologies. Due to inclement weather, this performance has been canceled. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day at Universal Orlando Resort.
The 2:45 showing of the stories you're here.
Do you want me to get the umbrella out for you?
Oh, Todd says, oh, I plan to be at HHN every week. And you know what I sometimes forget to mention? If you guys are Florida residents and you are planning on getting the frequent fear passes, there are three
Oh, so sorry.
levels of frequent fear passes. We can actually help you get those.
Yes.
So you'll pay the same price as you would if you bought them yourself. But by allowing us to help you purchase those, you can help our small business and us as a channel as well. So let us know.
Help you with tickets. We can, if you want to do. They have several. What do they call? They call it the RIP tour. Instead
Yes.
of the VIP tour. They guarantee you will get into every single house. And you get express pass after you're done for any rides you want to ride. So, and have a VIP tour guide who kind of gives
It's
you
like
all the information.
$199.
Yes.
It gets you priority access to all the houses. And you are guaranteed to do all 10 of them.
Yes.
But yeah, if you guys are Florida residents or locals and are planning on purchasing any of those passes, let us know. We'll be glad to help you purchase them.
Absolutely.
And if we help you purchase them, we can also be at your disposal if you have any issues or need some help with it. Wouldn't that be nice, Cindy? Disney needs freestyle machines.
I would love that. They do have freestyle machines in select restaurants at certain resorts.
I'm a little confused as to what we're doing with our conga line over here.
I don't know.
I'm trying to get you under the umbrella. Ah! I just went through a lake.
Yes, you did. That's why I wasn't under the umbrella. It might be a Brazilian tour group. I could
Hawk the Fam says the carousel reminds me of Jesse's Roundup carousel at Disney's California Adventures.
You know what?
I think so.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Oh, Todd says, yes, we booked the RIP tour. Cool, you guys are going to enjoy that.
Gonna love it. Do you want moose juice or goose juice?
Oh, you know what? I didn't get my icy, did we?
No.
Maybe some moose juice. I could go for some moose juice.
Okay, gotta get your.
It's freshly squeezed moose. Derek says, got you guys up on the big screen during dismissal. Hey, to everybody in the Langford classroom, how are you guys doing today? You guys are here with us live here in Orlando at Universal Orlando Resort. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys had an amazing day in class. And remember, take care of Mr. Langford. He lets you go to Universal during school hours. I didn't think I never had any teachers or professors do that with me. That's pretty cool. All right, so moose, goose, and goose juice. Moose juice is going to be your orange, and your goose juice is going to be your sour apple. So, oh no, you're fine. She's in line for me. Thank you. Gabriel's having his own sweet. Boy, you're into that show a lot more lately. I'll always remember that being the first time we saw you guys. So yeah, I think it's a fun thing to do, but we've got the moose juice and the goose juice. Moose, again, is just your orange. Goose is just a sour apple. Kevin R., welcome in from California. Oh, Derek, we're always happy to say hello to everybody out there in the group. Yeah, let me know if you ever want to set up a great live stream for anybody in your class. We'll help you out. Too bad now. Here's the thing, over at Universal, we don't have the flexibility of riding rides like we do over at Disney. There's a lot of IP, copyright, and other things that are associated. Whether it's a safety issue with having loose items or it's a copyright issue. It varies. So there's only a few rides we can do, but we can at least give you guys a good idea of what's happening here in the park. John Bowen, welcome in. Kadati Sean, how are you? Rob is like team goose juice. It really depends on my day. Sometimes I'm all about the goose juice. I'm gonna get moose today. Hey, before we go too much further, Susan's grabbing me an icy at the moment. That is included with my freestyle cup that I have. I'm gonna do a special shout out. I don't think he's on here, but that's okay. I want to make sure we say a happy birthday to Dave C., one of our moderators. I kind of hope he's not on here because I want him to be out there having a special birthday. But thank you, Dave, for all you guys do, for what you do as far as taking care of our chat and our community here. And happy birthday to Dave C.
That's right. Awesome, Mod. So she just wanted me to let you guys know that it doesn't always rain here, and you should still come visit.
That's not what she said?
Yeah. She's like, they know it doesn't always rain, right? I was like, yes, we definitely.
You know, I've never done that, Miss Sugar Cookie. A moose-goose mixture. Half and half.
Half and half. It's green apple.
Why have I never thought about that?
Goose juice is green apple.
Welcome in, Jason. Good afternoon.
It's got a Jolly Rancher picture on it. I think it would be sour. Goose
All right.
juice. This is like Fanta orange.
Yes, Fanta Orange is the moose.
Yep.
Hog the Fam,
That's
which one do I like
back up a
better?
little. Which one do you like
It
better?
really depends on the day. Seriously, on Tuesday I'm one, and on Thursday I'm on another.
Now, I have one favorite flavor. Only one. Have
What's
we
that?
talked about it?
Oh, are you talking about just generally for you?
Banana.
Banana.
Banana. in this park, it's located by King Kong.
No.
Appropriately enough.
No, not King Kong.
I'm drinking your.
I think that's just wrong. That's stereotyping. So, are we good enough to put this away for a second? Hey, so Gabriel, did you get to use your umbrella yet? This is our new fancy schmancy umbrella. Look at this thing. Looks like something from ET. Put a speaking spell on it and you can communicate to the other planets. Push it. There we go.
I think I added the link for it in the description. Could be wrong.
So it's a new thing we've been using for the past couple of weeks. We don't generally use it for rain. We use it for the sun, for reflective purposes, so we don't overheat in the hot days. And it worked out really well for us. So I was curious. I know Gabriel said he was going to be using it this week.
I was going to say, I like it because it's not just, I mean, Chris likes to refer to our umbrella as a parasol. This one actually reflects the sun away, so it keeps you cooler. And it folds up super duper tiny. I don't know if you guys can see how very
Fits well in the
small
backpack.
this is, considering how big it is. And it's vented. We like it. We like it.
Stick that in the backpack back there. All right.
Not get my phone wet, too wet. Try not to get the little spot where the charger goes.
The connector wet. Sprinkles. And if you guys are just joining us here this afternoon, first of all, if you're joining for the first time, this is the first time you've ever been on an Ear to Ear Magic live stream at all.
Welcome.
My name's Chris. This is Susan. Everyone else in the chat is our community. We call ourselves the Magic Crew. Not because we create magic in itself, but because just hanging out with other people who enjoy like things and support each other makes it magic of its own. We are glad that you found us here today, and you may have done so because a lot of the people in our community are quick to hit a thumbs up button when they come in, which encourages YouTube to suggest videos to people who've never been here before. So if you're here today, it's because we would love for you to be here. We'd love for you to come back in future times as well. So don't walk out without hitting that subscribe button. Come back and find us every Monday through Friday. Boy, Poseidon's Fury is like really foggy today. I wish we could stream that. That would be so much fun. I mean, we technically, physically could do it, but that's the thing. That's the question.
Special effects show places you in the middle of a colossal battle between ancient gods. Venture through the darkened ruins of the ancient temple of Poseidon.
So come check out this middle part over here. You can. You go inside this ancient temple, meet up with an archaeologist, and somehow find yourself in the middle of some pretty huge embattlements. Oh, look, there's a duck. Look, they have ducks over here too. I know, it's one of its cousins.
It says as long as your flash isn't on, you don't have any bright lights going. So if you dim down the screen, he said it's fine. We can go out there.
Well, I wonder if the signal would keep up.
No. There's only one way to find out.
But it's pretty far in.
Yeah. Maybe we'll swing back by there.
Maybe we should do a test stream.
After?
Yeah. Maybe
How do
after.
you feel about that? Anybody want to hop back on a stream
I got-
after
well-
we're done?
I got an idea. I got a really good idea. After we finish today's stream, how about if we do a Patron exclusive stream?
Patron
How about if any of our patrons that are on and in the chat right now, if you are one of our patrons over on Patreon, after we finish the stream today, guys, remind me when we get ready to close things out. I'll set up another stream. It'll be a test stream. We'll go see if we can go stream Poseidon's Fury. And I will post the link over on Patreon, the Patreon app. What do you guys think? All right, well, guys, speaking of, I'm going to pop up some of the names of some of our patrons, and I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. There we go. I lost everybody's comment, so sometimes the program, especially when it gets kind of rainy out there, do a quick reset. I won't get lost in everybody's comments. I can see everybody again.
As we mentioned previously, Islands of Adventure is islands of different theming, and right now we're in the Lost Continent.
I'm going to have to do one more.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Then let's go this way, because obviously where we're at.
No. All right, there we go. Now, it didn't reset. That it just opened and closed, but it didn't actually reset. So, look, there's everybody's comments.
Hey, comments.
Look at that. I don't like not being able to see people's comments because I like to talk with you guys. So I missed a few people, like Tiki Man Fan is now in the chat. Welcome in. Taryn is in with us. How you doing? Cooper Benji says, I would love to spend a month in California and go to Grinchmas at Universal Studios Hollywood every week. That would be a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
Jersey Bryant, that's awesome, my friend. Thank you so much. It's like I heard the idea of thumbs up, and he's like, running over, gotta hit it, gotta hit it.
We appreciate that. So if you're in the Lost Continent, you can get gyros. They also have kebabs.
Kebabs.
Chris loves kebabs.
A beef kebab, a chicken kebab,
Yeah.
a vegan meatball kebab, even a Greek salad kebab. No, they don't have a Greek salad kebab.
No, they don't.
They just have a Greek salad.
They have a Greek salad though.
Some very brave people sitting that close to the fountain.
I don't think he's awake right
Bob,
now.
Bob must not be awake.
He's sleeping. He's sleeping. For sure.
Because last time
Normally
we...
his eyes are lit when he's awake.
Exactly.
His eyes twinkle. Hello.
Yes,
Theo.
Robert, it's a little rainy today, so it's been raining on us a couple of times since we've gotten started. It sometimes drags us down a little bit. By the way, welcome in, Jordan. How you feeling today, my friend? Are you doing good? Are you doing well?
No more juggling chainsaws.
Moose goose.
Saying, no more of that.
So somebody had a question. 11 Drew says, can you all book conference discounted Universal hotel rooms and tickets at the discounted rates?
If you are attending having a conference and they have a block of rooms, we're not going to be able to match that, unfortunately.
Because that's those blocked rooms. If it's for a special conference, will be set aside.
That being said, if you need to book a conference with a block of rooms, we can do that, and we can get it at a discount.
In other words, if it's set up by someone else, we can't help you book that because they've already set that aside. If you have a group that would like to do a conference, we can help you guys set that up. So now it's going to lose you guys after about 30 seconds. How you guys doing? All Hallows Eve Boutique, but I'm going to do a run through to see as much of it as we can, and then I'll run back out.
Run through.
The run through, literally a run through. Give me a clear path, and I'll run through. I'm going to the right. Run through. I'm running through. I love this space. Much we can get. The plaid shirt is kind of cool.
Every day is how I love that.
Every day is how, and they even have kid sizes in this as well.
This is thick. Like, this would be appropriate for a northern states Halloween season. This would keep
Jordan
it warm.
says, leg is doing all right. I saw the surgeon yesterday and he said things are looking better. Swelling's
Good.
going down. No more sauce.
Excellent.
It does feel very fall-y in here, doesn't it, mouse ears and beers?
This is not okay, Universal. No.
It's too cropped. Hang on. I can't have light behind
And
you.
I'm pretty sure they charge extra for this. Where's my shirt? Where's the rest of my shirt?
So Shauna, we are over in the All Hallows Eve shop. It's sort of like Horror Night stuff that you get, but over in Islands of Adventure. Hawkhopper says, love that t-shirt. Every day is Halloween.
Yeah, it's cute.
And they have it, like I said, in kid sizes as well. Every day is Halloween at Universal Studios. It's kind of going on and off, Craig. Not too bad though.
It was okay out here. I would
Linda
wear
says the
this
shop
if it
looks
had a full
amazing.
shirt. It's
Oh
very
look,
cool.
it's a boo.
I don't think the boot is for sale.
No. Now, Little Boo, do you know the story of Little Boo? Little Boo is a very specific design of a pumpkin that tends to come back. So, we'll have to look out for Little Boo over at Universal Studios.
Is she creepy? I would not
I
wear
think
her.
that's the point, right?
I would not wear her. But this one I would wear. This one's not so scary.
It's really not so scary.
Wrong part.
Oh, sorry.
It's cute though.
You. Welcome in, Henry.
Shopping bags too.
Now those were not there last time we were here.
The signs.
The scares at every turn.
There's a shirt with the same pattern.
That was not here last time we were here, just last week.
Oh, that is from Wicked Growth right there. It's got to be Wicked Growth right there.
Oh yeah, it is.
Ah, okay, good.
Merchandise reveal. So
T-shirt is 30.
it's the first time we're seeing this design. Scares at every turn. That's what got her last year. That's the pumpkin that got her with pumpkin guts, and she was not happy about it.
It's not happy at all.
Is that a hoodie?
Yes.
So Bob is not awake at the moment.
No.
Not at the moment.
Here, we're gonna turn that around. We're doing them a favor and turning that around.
Travis is like, love little boo. I can try to be funny with you guys and pretend like I don't know where little boo is, but I do know where little boo is. I actually took a picture of little boo last week, but if we see him, I'll show him to you. I don't know where he is this year. It's really not so scary. Now the houses are a little different, but this is an amazingly well done shop. Look at that. So Bonnie, this store is not open with this theming year round. They actually do change the theming, but this is the first year we saw it was last year.
Liberty would totally wear this.
She wanted a beanie. Remember how she wore the skeleton beanie last night?
Yeah.
And she says she likes the beanies. How much is it?
It's at 27.
Ooh, 27 for a beanie. Ouch. Rob wants to know how much of this merchandise are they selling at the little kiosk in City Walk? You know what? I haven't looked.
We'll look on our way
Yeah,
out.
on the way out, we'll take a look and see.
Oftentimes, this doesn't make it out to City Hall.
They want you to come into the park to get those. Park Hopper says pumpkin guts are not necessary. LOL.
Thank you.
I thought they were very necessary,
No.
especially since they were necessarily on Susan and not me.
Yeah, no.
They were extremely funny when they were on Susan and not me. Now, I say that with the fact that at the Wicked Growth House last year, she got pumpkin guts on her.
Appreciated the design of the.
I went to the Legends, the Universal Legends house, and I got corpse moisture on me.
True.
A guy took something, shoved it into a mannequin's chest, and out squirted something, and it landed on my face, and I was like, see, that's what I get for laughing at Susan.
Right? I didn't laugh at you.
Park Hopper says you're very welcome, Susan, for standing and standing with you on the whole pumpkin guts.
See, they say they don't touch you, but I feel like if the guts touch me, that's the same. Same thing.
Kaz says Halloween in the UK is a very muted situation compared to that what we do in the US.
Oh, that's sad.
So looking forward to checking this out next month.
Cool. Very cool. I'm glad you get to come over and experience it.
And I hope that somehow I can get a hold of that frequent fear pass and maybe we'll end up seeing each other in the parks. That would be cool.
All right, so next stop. Actually, do you want to talk about what we just passed?
Sure, we just passed by the train station. Hang on, we're going to be in somebody's background real quick. We don't want to mess somebody's family photo up.
We're not photographers.
I'm going to wait a second. And there we go. This is our Hogsmeade to London's King Cross station. This is actually a entrance to get over to the Hogwarts Express.
Yes, this is the Hogwarts Express ride. This ride is why, if you tell us you like Harry Potter even a little bit, we are going to tell you you need park-to-park tickets. Why? Why do you need park-to-park tickets? Because if you do not have park-to-park tickets, you cannot ride that ride because it starts in one park and then you exit in the other park. So if you don't have a ticket that allows you to go from one park to the other on the same day, you can't get on this ride. And this is what they told us today, guys. Okay. 93% of the people who have park tickets and buy what they refer to as a base ticket initially wind up walking up to that lovely little ticket counter right there
And upgrading their
and
tickets.
upgrading their tickets.
Because they can't ride this ride. You cannot ride this ride unless you have a park-to-park. So we'll tell you
we're
this.
just trying to save you money because day of tickets always
Cost more.
They
So
always cost more.
when you reach out to us for a quote, I am always going to give you a park-to-park price so that you can go to both parks in one day.
Now, this ride is not the only reason why we recommend
No,
them,
it's not the
it
only,
is
but
definitely,
I don't want any of our clients ever to come into the park and realize that the ticket we sold them doesn't get them access to everything they want to do.
and then you have to pay more and you have to take time out of your day for that. So we're going to recommend that. I mean, it's just one of the many pluses of it. I think a lot of people don't realize how very close the two parks are to each other. It's really easy to move from one to the other. Crowds and queue lines get long in one, you can walk to the other.
Oh, wait, over here. Right here.
Get your umbrella out.
Yeah, well, I can't reach the umbrella.
I'm giving it up.
Well, I went for.
Are you stay here? Gonna put your poncho on? Keep going? No.
I need a second umbrella. I only have equipment for one.
We need 2 umbrellas. We only have one.
Yeah.
We don't have them.
Well, there's a link down in the description. We can order a second one. Not as wet down over here.
Did you guys hear that? Like you could hear it coming.
Oh yeah, we hear the. Well, I'm just gonna stand here and yell, "You shall not pass!" Oh, this guy can't get through, honey. Let's take a step to the right. Make some space. There we go.
There we go.
Here for a moment, it says it's raining here in Texas too. We need some rain. We're not gonna worry about it.
I agree, Christopher. Christopher says that he loves Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley so much and that it was easy to spend one day just doing those 2 areas.
Yeah.
If you are even a little bit of Potterhead, I have to agree with him.
We got little ones on top of somebody's shoulders. I don't want to like clothesline them with my umbrella.
No.
All right, coming back down. I know all that snow and it's still not melting from the rain.
It's magic.
Should we try to make our way to the castle?
Here for a moment says it's raining in Texas too. We definitely can if you want. I'm gonna get a little wet, but I feel it.
Hey, and did you guys know that where Hogsmeade can actually be found in some of the other Universal parks around the world? Universal Orlando Resort's the only place you can go to Diagon Alley.
It's true. You're right.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we close?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, my phone is gonna get,
Oh, it's cold. Hey, do we need to put anything in the locker? My backpack is getting drenched.
sorry.
Eat that little bitty umbrella.
So there is a larger size of this one, but we chose not to get it because we don't want to get in people's way as we're walking about.
Let's go to the right
Okay.
and look for the overhang.
What overhang?
I wish we could take you inside the castle, Cindy. Technically, we can't take you on the ride. I don't know about the queue. We've never asked, honestly.
Just lighten up. Good. Just like that. Yeah, light. Over there it was light. Over here it's heavy. Interesting. There are people getting off of Hagrid's, but I'm pretty sure it's not running right now.
All right.
We can't go out that way.
I understand that. We can do this though.
What are we doing?
I was either going to go for the overhang there.
Is the queue line short enough for the castle that we can just...
I wonder if they'll let us go through if we keep our signal. We can try it. We could go ask.
If we're just walking through the queue?
Gonna walk through the queue. Show off. I'm getting rain going all in my backpack. Ah, sorry.
Don't worry about
Ah,
me. Don't worry about me.
no, I'm gonna keep you dry.
Don't worry about me.
We'll just
Go
keep
that
walking.
way. Or swimming, as the case may be.
Keep on swimming, swimming,
No,
swimming.
there's no way.
Here's our castle.
You're gonna have to go put things in lockers, probably.
Well, if we're not riding, I don't know. What difference does it make?
You go ask. Mom, let's go. There's no reason to stand here.
What's the wait time on there?
95 minutes.
Hour and a half.
So y'all, this is why we also recommend Express Pass for our clients.
Well, when it rains like this, all of your outdoor rides are going to shut down, and all the other rides that are open will become full. Try to get up on the castle. Hang on, I have to do this manually. There we go. There's our beautiful Hogwarts castle. Did you guys get your letter?
No, if you're not riding, just let these students up here know you're not riding.
Get your Hogwarts letter?
Caroline says if we're not riding, we can keep our bags with us, and we just let them know.
Okay. And is it okay to share?
Yeah, no, I told her we were live streaming, so that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Thank you so much, Caroline. Enjoy, guys.
Regular will be on the left, express on the right.
All right.
We're just going to be,
Yeah, we're just walking through.
we just,
Showing everybody why they should ride. Okay. Once we get inside, we'll put the umbrella down.
and I don't know how long we can keep connection. I realize at Express we're going to lose some of the queue too.
We're not in Express. We're in the regular line right now.
We are?
Yes, we are.
Okay. This line changes so much on me all the time. Creepy.
That's cool.
I like Scoob. This looks spooky. Oh yeah. Spooky. All right, now I have no idea how long we're going to be able to maintain signal, but we'll try. Well, I might not be a smart man, but I know what a cupcake is. I'm okay with getting the gardens because I think at least with the gardens, we might be able to be outside a little bit. And if you what happens when I do the wrong motion. If you guys are watching for the first time, we'd love for you guys to hit that subscribe button. Join the crew. Now again, I don't expect this camera to stay on for very long. We may lose signal, and if we do, we actually will drop. So we'll go as far in as we can, as long as they'll allow, and then at that point, we'll come on back out and keep walking. We're just going to try a walkthrough, guys, just a walkthrough. So Cindy, here this part is over in Islands of Adventure. Hang on, we got a couple of artifacts here. Since we're not riding, we let other people pass. This attraction contains quite a few artifacts. Here is the Mirror of Iriset, if you guys remember from the first book. Those who gaze into the mirror will see what they desire, not necessarily the future. And then over here, that is my 6th grade science teacher, by the way. Yeah, Mr. I'm trying to remember his name. He was a nice man. I had no idea he was here in Hogwarts. Okay, we're going to be going back outside, so hopefully we'll be able to keep some connection going.
But it is covered, so.
Woo! Long line in the garden. So this is Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. This has a lot of aerobatic parts to it, and it works off of a claw system. Wow, I forgot that it was 90 minutes. Miss Sugar Cookie's like, you can avoid this by going through the single rider line. I wanted to show some of the garden. I didn't realize we're going to be in this much of a long of a line. So.
We may hang out here for a little while and then just exit back out.
Yeah. So yes, Robert, this is the attraction that takes you inside the castle. This is Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, where you actually get in a broom closet, and Hermione enchants the cabinet, and you fly around the castle.
So we frequently talk about Universal's amazing talent at hiding queues, and this would be an example of that. You do not see this queue area, even though it is all outdoors, and you can see there is a much larger queue area.
You can actually see the walkway over in Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park on the other side of the screen. So just because you don't see a queue lining up outside, it does not mean there is not a long wait.
So we're not going to stay in this for long. Matter of fact, this is so long, we may just slip out. Can we walk down that first line?
Just a look?
Yeah. I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. We may actually head back out. I wanted to take you guys into the castle, but I'm not going to make you wait 30 minutes in order to make that happen. This is just the outdoor section before you actually go inside the castle. Oh, come on. There we go. So the entire greenhouse here is pretty cool. It does wrap around all the way up into the top, and then even some on the side. Probably got about, I don't know, 25 minutes worth of waiting from here to get inside. We won't make you guys do that, but we wanted to show you a little bit of the attraction here. It's a good idea. That's exactly what I was going to see if we can do. Let's go back to where we were before. See if they'll let us walk through the single rider line, since we're going to be stepping out anyway. Woo. By the way, even though you're in queue here, I'm still getting drops of water everywhere. Oh, pardon us. Pardon us. Pardon me. Meow. But this is probably more than we've been able to show in past live streams, so at least be able to just show you guys a little bit of what it's like inside the castle. But just imagine, just this one hallway here, There we go. Back in. Sure.
He's checking.
Okay.
You know, you have like a lap one sometimes for this.
Yes.
Just take these.
Thank you very much. All right.
Remarkable young man, Potter. That excrescence wouldn't even make a substitute for the Slytherin team.
You're mad, Salazar. Just watch. I'll wager young Mr. Potter and Gryffindor beat Slytherin today.
Ha! Gryffindor doesn't stand a chance, Rowena.
Honestly, all of you, we have guests.
What are these muggles doing at Hogwarts anyway? I expect this is Dumbledore's doing.
Dumbledore, unlike you, Salazar, sees the good in all people, whether or not they possess magic.
You got your head of houses in here. To walk to talk to you in the portraits. We'll go to the next landing.
Perfect for Slytherin, then.
All right, here's a little bit closer.
Some of them are slapping.
Rowena, have you heard? Hagrid's lost a dragon again.
Yes. Well, I'm sure they'll find it, Helga. He always does. Let's just hope he doesn't bow down the alleyway like last time.
Sounds like yet another clear violation of the Warlocks Convention of 1709. But then again, with all these muggles running about,
Salazar.
dragons just
That's Salazar Slytherin, guys.
What a dreadful thing to say, Salazar.
A few muggles might be just what the Slytherin team needs, judging from their recent deaths. Exactly when was the last time your house on the Quidditch, Salazar?
I will not dignify that.
I'll let them go ahead first.
It's the two of us talking.
We'll let them go ahead before we. I don't want to take away from anybody else's chance on the ride.
Then maybe they'll leave.
If Dumbledore thinks it right and proper that they be here, then they are more than welcome. Besides,
All right.
that's what our younger
Let's
guests
see how far we can go.
Yes. Just think. The next big bridge.
Okay, guys. Oh, see if we can keep our signal.
When is that? Coming off. It's really nice feeling.
See.
This is the classroom when you hear a little bit of the story about what the ride's going to have. This is with the first time that Harry, Hermione, come out. Oh, pardon me. Harry, Hermione, and them come out to tell you what they're going to do.
Am I supposed to let you all in? And we're going to password limits. What is this?
So if you guys are just jumping in, we are not going to take you on the ride. It's not possible for us to bring the equipment on for safety purposes, but we are going to take you through the queue. This is where you get your pre-show and your safety information before you get on the ride. And again, this is Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Oh. We're gonna sneak out the chicken exit out there.
291 non-riders.
I'm not sure everybody in here is tall enough, so it might not be safe.
Gotta be careful with that.
Exactly. A lot of muggles too. A lot of muggles. You gotta watch them.
Well, we've got plenty of muggles in the castle right now. That's what you get when you open up the...
Open up the doors.
And I will also show you how to fly.
So if they will allow us, guys, we're going to go all the way up to the boarding platform, show you what the cabinets look like, and then we're going to step right back out. So this is pretty cool. This is the first time we've ever been able to take you guys in through a live stream. So this is pretty cool. Thank you to everybody who's hit that thumbs up for us so far in the stream. Greatly appreciate all your help.
Hermione Granger, one of our more exceptional students, was cast a fine charge against
John Rogers' wife is actually here at
You're spooky.
rehearsal.
You're underlit. You're very spooky.
Sorry.
Here.
She and her daughter.
Good, this way. There you go.
She and her daughter are headed over to Islands of Adventure because Volcano Bay was closed. So they might be popping in to join us. I think she's hoping that you'll ride Velocicoaster with her.
Oh, cool.
Her daughter.
Velocicoaster.
We can take the stream for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be glad.
If it's running, obviously it's not going to be running right now.
Of course, I think their daughter is celebrating a birthday too, right? Well, you can definitely do it, Cindy, but you don't want to be able to check out the entire queue. We only skipped maybe a few entrances coming in from this direction as opposed to the garden.
I remember the day I took the castle to the ladies for a spin over the Himalayas. When you were landed, it was not in that tent.
Rob says prior to the Velocicoaster, this was their favorite ride.
Look at that. I cannot ride this one. This one totally messes me up.
Yeah, Susan gets a little out of play. Non-riders, yes.
Left-hand side, go straight to the exit.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
So we'll get to see the loading dock from the side as we exit out, guys.
Sweet. It'll be real quick and out. Well, we'll have to wish her a very happy birthday. All right, we're gonna step on out the exit here, guys. Well, thank you. I'm just gonna show you guys real quick as we're waiting for everybody to get out. This is the loading cabinets here. Whoop. Everyone gets in the cabinets. Let's go. All right, we'll step on out. There. When you get in the broom cabinet, it holds 4 guests at a time. They're all facing the same direction. Shoulder to shoulder. When you ride with your kids, you're going to want to put the smaller ones on the inside cabinet spaces. Sticky Man Fan says, I think I finally outgrown the need to try every coaster.
It's a metal water bottle. I am with you, Sticky Man Fan.
Well, Susan, because she's a travel agent, I have told her it is her duty that she has to try it at least once, so she can speak to it from a personal standpoint. That's kind of where we want to make sure we make it very important to us overall, is that we've at least ridden it, tried it, jumped on it, leaned on it, smacked it, licked it, everything at least once. Yeah, if we can keep the signal, let's walk into the shop a little bit. This is the gift shop you exit out into. This is also where you'll get your ride photo as well.
Yes. Now, if you have a photo package, you just go and scan, and it'll automatically be downloaded to your photo package.
Now, there are two things that I recommend everybody does before they come to Universal as a guest. First thing you need to do is you need to make sure you download the Universal app. Universal app will have some additional information on there, including wait times and things like that. It's very important. Second thing you need to do before you get into the park, you need to take the Harry Potter Hogwarts house quiz. You need to figure out which house you're in. Because if you didn't know before, you're going to want to know during. Because if you see something cool, especially some clothing, that may actually be divided by houses.
We need that. It's like a travel poster for Hogsmeade. That's cute.
So Jackie, this is called Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Look, they have one for Diagon Alley too. You think you have to go to Diagon Alley to get the other design? Sonia's like, I love this Slytherin merch. I love the plush. Gryffindor. Ravenclaw.
Okay. Who can resist a snake with a cute little scarf around it?
He's a cute little Slytherin.
He's all dressed up in his house colors. $30. These are $30.
The plush are 30. Where's the Hufflepuff?
It's down here at the bottom. It's a little badger.
Look, it's Wind in the Willows. Matt says, I'd rather spend my time at Disney. I'm a giant kid and I could absolutely love Disney. But we'll continue to work on you, Matt. We'll let you figure out throughout over time that we can find you some fun things over here too. I like the new wall banners. These are pretty cool. The little banners here. Oh, pardon me.
Sorry.
The banners are really nice. They're good and sturdy. And there is one for each house.
And they do have like accessories. So if you have someone who wants to bound, and really you can dress up. It's more than bounding.
You got your ties, you got your scarves. And of course you can get yourself a house robe.
Somewhere in here I can guarantee you, because I've seen them before, they have hair accessories. You can get like a
Headband, scrunchies. Liberty wants a house robe. She's wanted one since the day we moved here about 4 years ago. One of these days we'll get her a house robe. The house robes are $140. And you can get them here at the castle, or you can get them over in Diagon Alley.
Do they have them in kids and adult sizes? And they have, I don't want to like pull it off. There's a wand pocket.
Yes. We don't have our wands with us today, do we?
I do have them.
But yeah, you can put your wand inside the robe.
Yep. Handy.
Handy. Kind of cool. Somebody was asking where you can go to get the house quiz. We'll have to. I don't know if one of the mods happens to have that.
Pottermore is not. It's not that one.
Yeah, Pottermore is no longer. It's pot or not anymore.
Yeah, if one of our mods can.
Yeah, if somebody knows the link, if one of our mods knows the link, put it in the chat there and let somebody take the house quiz.
I would rather that.
And if you guys are coming to Universal and you don't want to have to worry about whether the rain's going to keep you from getting into a ride because it's a 90-minute wait, or, like for instance, you could get the Universal Express Pass, but we were on the way in. Susan will tell you right now, we found out the prices. If you were to walk in today to get Universal Express Pass for one park, just one, not two parks.
One park regular Express Pass is $149. Two parks regular Express Pass, $169.
The Universal Express. That's it. You can ride as many times as you want.
No, that's just the regular. That's the ride it one time.
Okay.
For two parks, it's $169. That lets you
That's
ride.
today.
Yes.
This is not posting prices, guys. This is just what we saw today.
This
Prices
is what
will
the
change.
prices were. We stopped as we walked in just to see out of curiosity. If you wanted what they refer to as the unlimited Express Pass, which means, for example, your 12-year-old rides this ride right here and was like, oh my gosh, Mom, I want to ride it again. You can do that. You can ride it again.
For two parks, it was $209, wasn't it?
Yeah, $209.
That does not include your admission price, guys. That's in addition to.
Just to skip the lines, and that is just today. So last week, it was $249 per person
For an unlimited two-park express.
Unlimited two-park express pass. $200. That's more than the ticket, guys. So there are ways to work around that we like, and we do frequently for our travel clients to try to maximize their dollars so that they're getting as much bang for their buck. If you would like us to do that for you, please reach out. We would love to do that. We love to save our clients money. It's one of our favorite things to do. That's my favorite contact, honestly, is when I contact a client and be like, hey, I figured out that we can do, or this new promotion came out, or I made this change to your package and you have saved $300. Have an awesome day.
So I'll tell you, if you got a family of four, if you have a family of four coming to Universal and you guys were interested in doing Universal Express, if you were to walk up and buy them as they are, imagine for today's prices, it would cost you $440 plus tax just to have Universal Express for today.
This is why we often recommend that our clients stay at one of the top 3-tiered resorts, the premier resorts.
Yeah. If you stay at one of the 3 premier resorts, that's Hard Rock, Portofino Bay, or Royal Pacific, you get the Universal Express Pass included complimentary for staying at those hotels for both the day of check-in and the day of check-out.
The unlimited.
So imagine if you had a family of 4, if you stayed in a premier hotel, you would get today, you would get a complimentary Universal Express Pass, which would cost you normally $440.
Yes, absolutely. So for a couple $100 more per night, you can get your entire family, and that can be up to 5 people.
Depending on which hotel, yeah.
Depending on which hotel.
And then you'd be staying at a hotel, it's a nicer hotel, that's with walking distance or a boat ride to the parks.
Better amenities, and it includes Express Pass. A lot of times it's less expensive to stay in one of those premier resorts than it is to stay at one of the least expensive, even off-site resorts, and pay for your party to get Express Pass. So just, we're gonna explore that for you.
If an Express Pass is something you're interested in as someone who wants to make sure you get the most from whatever you're going to do, we're going to tell you what it will cost to stay at a premier hotel and get that for free.
We're going to provide you the information.
So, it's not an idea of upselling, it's an idea of giving you guys a good opportunity, because the last thing we want you to do is to get a really great deal on a hotel for value, but then have to pay $440 to get the other thing that you could have gotten them both at the same time.
See, and this is Tessa's comment. She said that's why we always stay in a premier hotel at Universal just for the Express Passes, and we absolutely agree with that, Tess. If it's in your budget, to pay for Express Pass, it's normally in your budget to stay at Premier Resorts, and it's going to be actually cheaper most of the time.
If it's something you're interested in, if you like that Express option, it's not like other places and other parks you go to where you pay $15 per day the morning of, and you may or may not get some lightning accesses. The Universal Express, you don't have to plan it. You don't have to wait for a time. You just walk up and you ride. So
Shoshana says that Express passes are so much here, and they did buy the Express Pass for HHN. It was worth it because they were able to get through all of the houses, and
right.
I would agree with that. There is another option in addition to that we recommend, depending on what night you're coming. It's actually...
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
It's not more than the Express Pass a lot of times, and it does guarantee access to every single house. So
it's just good to know options. Yeah. That's the main thing. We don't ever want you guys. It's never an idea of us telling you how you should do it, but we want to make sure that when you make a decision, that you're doing it knowing all of your options. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da. Bum, bum. Well, thank you guys for letting us take inside the castle today. That's where we were. And this is a line for people to stand and take pictures. Now, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Now they have updated the theming in the Jurassic Park area in Universal Hollywood to be
all Jurassic World.
We're kind of excited about the possibility of that coming eventually as well.
I was really hoping when they shut the ride down River Adventure about 3 years ago for a bit, I really thought we were getting Jurassic World here as well. Robert says, how was the class this morning? It was 3 hours of good information. Reassuring us of what we know already, letting us know how things are coming up in the future, some of the things we can do to tweak, right? And I'm really excited about the stuff and information we learned about Halloween Horror Nights, guys. So I'm excited about the Halloween Horror Nights season. Looking forward to it. And it's gonna be a lot of fun here at Universal. Now we do have a weather delay now because it is an outdoor ride. So it's not running at the moment due to it still being very wet. We'll walk you over to Velocicoaster.
Yeah, let you take a look at the track anyways.
But no, guys, coming up, Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights starts September 2nd, goes through October 31st. It is a premier Halloween event here in the Orlando area. And it has won several awards, theme park awards here in the Orlando area. Tickets, of course, are available. If you are a Florida resident and you would like to take advantage of a stay opportunity where we can book you one room. A little staycation. We can book you a room so you can stay in the room the night before and the night after a Halloween Horror Nights event so that you don't have to worry about driving too far back if you're not local. And definitely explore some discounts and some bundles. And that's also with if you do have a annual pass. So let us know if we can help you guys out. We'd be glad to help you. And again, purchase any of your Halloween Horror Nights tickets for this upcoming season. We have huge lines here waiting for the ride to reopen after our weather shut down.
The ride cars here are more forgiving than some at Universal, but we do highly recommend, if you're concerned whether or not you're going to be able to ride, that you try out the test car that they have at the entrance here, just to make sure you're going to fit okay. There's nothing worse than waiting through a queue line and then finding out you can't ride at the end. They're on a weather delay right now, guys.
Gotta dry things out a little bit. There's our top hat. This is the end of the second launch of the ride. The ride has 2 launches. First phase is all self-contained on the other side. Kind of really tight-knit back and forth action. Get to the top of the top hat, come into the second one, come into your first inversion. Full inversion here. There are 2 inversions on this side. Actually a third on the other side. Have you ridden it yet? Have you ridden it yet?
Yeah.
Are you excited about it?
I'm very excited.
It's a great ride.
Enough to wait for the rain delay.
I'm about to say, I can tell everybody here is like, open it up, open it up. So we rode it when it first opened up. Been on it several times since then, but I was just here on Sunday afternoon with my son. Rode it again. Always a great ride. A lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Now, she rode it one time and she's done.
That's good.
There's no shoulder harnesses. It's all through your lap.
Right.
So when you go upside down, the only thing holding you in is right there. That's it. Everything else is just kind of waving around.
Safe, but I didn't feel safe,
Sure.
so
Sure. I hear you.
Imagine if you were to pick up a kitten and just hold it by its waist and just dangle it around. That's kind of how you are when you're upside down. It's great. Hey, well, we are live on YouTube right now with our channel. Would you like to say hello to anybody back home? Where are you visiting from?
Connecticut.
From Connecticut?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Kyle.
Kyle? Well, Kyle here is waiting. Kyle, my name's Chris, by the way. This is my wife, Susan. We're here to Ear Magic.
All right.
We live in the area. We moved here 4 years ago. We do this like every weekday, so we're in the parks. All we do is live stream,
So when you
give
go
information.
home, you're like, I would so rather be riding a roller coaster right now or in a theme park. You just on the fly pull us up on your computer while you're.
We have a
at work.
lot of people who watch us at work
Yeah, right.
and just kind of keep us on the second screen, and we'll take you to the Disney parks. We come here at Universal.
Escape from reality.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you're from Connecticut, right, Kyle? Is there anybody back in Connecticut you want to say hello to?
Caitlin, my daughter.
Awesome.
Yes. She's
And-
staying home with mom this week, and little adults this week. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Mom and Caitlin.
And is it Kaylin, did you say?
Caitlin, yes.
Kaylin, well, Kaylin, happy Thursday. If you get to see this later on, a special shout out from here at Universal Orlando. So thank you so much for saying hi. And if you get a chance to ride and you walk through and you still see us, come up and let us know what you thought about it.
Tell us.
Because our first experience, I'm going to tell you, the queue is amazing.
Yeah.
Let me give you a hint though. You should be okay if it's going slow as the queue goes slow.
Sure.
If it's your first time riding, when you get through a certain part, you
There's
go.
just like windows that look.
There'll
out
be
into
windows.
nothing. You're like, oh, this is boring. I should move on.
Wait, even if the line moves forward, make the people behind you mad a little bit and just wait there. Go slow roll it.
Okay.
Because what happens is those windows, you actually get to see the ride go through.
Oh, come on.
It's actually a window into the ride area right before you go to on the other side of the top hat.
No kidding.
So when it goes flying through up to the top hat, you get to see them go by.
That's amazing.
But the thing about this ride is that there are 4 raptors that they let loose when they let go of the ride. So they're running in the compound with you back there. So watch carefully.
We'll have to keep an
You'll
eye out.
get your camera ready. So enjoy it, ride. Nice to meet you. Enjoy the ride. So I know Kyle's going to have a great time. I love it when people come down. This is their first time experience getting to ride something like this. I know the feeling. I hope it opens up soon. Well, thanks, Kyle, for saying hello. And Kaylin, I hope you're having a great day with Mom. And I can't wait for Dad to get back and tell you some awesome stories about what happened here at Universal.
In the island theme, you can see if we could go this way and cut over. It's right at the edge of the Lost Continent before it hits.
So we can see the backside of Hogsmeade, and we cut back over to.
And it is a bridge, so you bridge from place to place. We crossed the bridge from Hogsmeade into Jurassic Park.
It's just not the bridge to Terabithia.
No, it's not. I don't think that's
No, that was a terrible bridge. Michelle says that would be a hard pass for me. Not big on the Raptors. It only goes upside down 3 times. Only 3 times. Welcome in, Dennis. How are you? Good morning. How are you doing today? Happy Friday, Dennis. Everybody's like, it's Thursday. Not for Dennis. Oh, Tess, it's such a great coaster. It actually, when it opened up, it won several awards, including Best Roller Coaster in Orlando and Best New Attraction for 2022. that's 3 too many. Yeah, I can smell the turkey legs at this point. Oh, look, it's the Spinosaurus.
Yep.
He looks happy. Look, he's even smiling for the camera.
Wow.
Smile. Such a nice little guy. So let me make something very clear, though. When we were talking a lot about express passes earlier, something you need to know. It's very, very important. If you are coming to Universal, make sure to write this down in your head or on a piece of paper. Do not let this bit of information slip past. If you purchase or get a complimentary Universal Express pass from staying at the Premier Hotel, you cannot use the Express pass on the Velocicoaster or Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. Neither of those 2 newer attractions have an express option. So, I just stepped through a lake, found a poodle. So it's too bad I can't share with them what we saw this morning.
I know.
Coming in 2023, guys. Not here in Orlando. Universal Studios Hollywood 2023. Nintendo is coming.
Yes. They don't say when in
They won't.
2023.
We just know in 2023.
It's coming.
And we got to see a little bit of Bowser's Challenge.
My goodness, so exciting.
My kids are gonna want to go so badly when that opens up. But so I know the ride's not riding or running at the moment, but I can show you guys a little bit of what it looks like. This is the Velocicoaster still. This right here is the first launch. And this right here is the second launch. Takes you straight on up to the other side. Cindy says only do the antique cards and the baby teacups. So this will be a little bit of an upgrade for you, Cindy. You can see in this first half of the ride, it zooms in and out and in and out. Be careful there, even though it looks like it's empty, there are velociraptors all in that compound, ready to jump onto your car. So never slow down. Must go faster. And when you get to this second launch, it shoots you straight on out and up onto the tallest part of the ride there in the background.
So the Raptors are in because of the lightning right now, but they will come out once everything's clear. So John Rogers' wife is joining us, and I think Chris and Chris are gonna go maybe hop onto Jurassic, onto Velocicoaster.
Are they here in the area?
They are in the park.
Okay. Well, we can go back.
Come hang out with us.
Of course, the ride's down at the moment, so.
Yeah, she figured at least there's some fun to be had. They were at Volcano Bay, which we love. In Orlando, it is my favorite water park, Volcano Bay, for many reasons.
The theming's amazing.
The theming is amazing.
Tapu Tapu.
Tapu Tapu. I cannot talk enough about Tapu Tapu. The magic bands are cool, but even if you're not staying at a resort on property, with Tapu Tapu you can still pay for things. You can unlock and lock your locker. You can put everything away. It's very convenient, and it works almost like a fast pass, where you tap a ride. It's like Genie Plus, really, because it's one ride at a time. So you
one ride at a time.
ride,
You tap, you tapu tapu.
and then you can ride other things.
And the
that are
tapu
shorter
tapu
rides.
gives you a countdown as to when to show back up to the ride. You jump on it.
It's also interactive, like Magic Band Plus, where when you tap it on things.
There are certain areas where you can make the water cannon shoot. You can do all kinds of stuff. So apparently somebody got eaten on this ride just about 5 minutes ago. That's another thing. It's somebody else. It's rain. It's rain. That's what it is. Totally the rain. Yes. I mean, I don't want anybody losing their head over it, but it's just rain delay.
Yeah.
So. But that of course is a very similar attraction that they have over Universal Hollywood. Of course, it has been fully updated to Universal, to Jurassic World. So
the other thing that we like.
By the way, Jason came on here earlier and said, is it the Super Nintendo Land coming to Epic here when it opens?
Yes.
2025, yes.
Yes.
So we'll have to wait a little bit longer, but I don't know if our kids are going to want to wait.
Yeah.
We may have to find a way to get them out to, get them out somewhere else before. We'll see. Maybe by then our channel will be so big, it will be mandatory that we take you guys on trips to other parks around the country. What do you guys think?
So any ride that's outdoors right now is shut down, and that would include the River Adventure because it does go outside and inside. So Pteranodon Flyers is also down at the moment.
I know a lot of people say Pteranodon Flyers is a little overrated, but there's something about not being able to ride something. Makes you just want to ride it more.
So Pteranodon Flyers, we love.
I liked riding it.
Kids who are young, because there are so many rides if you're little that you can't ride at Universal, but this one totally flips that paradigm. You have to be small to ride this ride, and if you're not small, you can't ride it. Now, unless you have someone small.
Unless you have a small one riding with you, yes.
Yes. So like when our kids were younger, Chris and I would ride with them.
We used to ride this all the time.
Yes. It was a sad day when Liberty was officially too tall and couldn't ride it anymore. She was so sad.
By the way, we have somebody who hit the subscribe button this afternoon, and I think it's Masanaria. It's hard to see. I've got a major reflection going on here at the moment. But welcome in. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button, and welcome. Glad you could join the community, and I hope you're enjoying today's stream here at Universal. Matter of fact, guys, just to let you guys know, we're only 7 away from hitting our next milestone as far as our Magic Crew is concerned. So we may actually hit our next group number here very soon, but welcome in. Everybody say hello to our newest Magic Crew member.
So excited. So this is one of my favorite areas of the park, honestly, is Jurassic Park.
Actually, I really like this place over here. This whole area.
Rides are not my thing.
Even though I can't ride this ride anymore because our kids have gotten too big.
I love the theming.
I love this area because there's like areas to hide, there's caves.
They have a huge
water gun.
So if you are have Netflix, then you have seen on there the series that
Camp
is
Cretaceous.
Cretaceous, yeah. And this is kind of themed after that. So there's all kinds of tunnels to go through, and fun water play areas where you can shoot
Oh,
cannons.
there's so
or
many interactive places and things to hide and
There's,
run around. The caves. I wish I could take you inside the caves. And we could actually walk in there, guys, if it wasn't for the fact that right now I would lose signal. But those caves are so much fun to go into and explore. One of these days, we're gonna upgrade our equipment. We're gonna have like a super duper. We're gonna be saving up money. Then we're gonna be purchasing a super duper secret spy satellite that will give us like 18K resolution, and we're gonna go wherever we want. And we're gonna take you inside that cave one of these days.
We only need 11 more likes to hit 400. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, we would love it if you would be willing to do that. It lets YouTube know that other people might like to join us as well. We're not just about the numbers. It's not just...
Honestly, it has nothing to do with the numbers. It has everything to do with the fact that when you guys hit that like button, it is an invitation for someone else to come into our channel and have fun with us. We have all kinds of people who come in all the time and say thank you. We're so glad we found a family-friendly channel that we can come in and hang out and not have to worry about what's being said. We can learn about the parks. It's not just about running around. It's about learning some information. And so those people, when they come in, it's because you guys hit those thumbs up. You invited them in. You made it possible. So thank you guys for helping us to do that. Every time you hit that thumbs up, that's what you do. So I know the ride's not running, but I wanted to show you guys what it looked like. This is the backside of River Adventure.
So that area is for kids, but you can walk through. You can't ride the ride, but you can definitely walk through. Can't
Oh yeah, we could actually take you guys back there.
Our older kids still like to go in there and play. It's just that you can't get on the ride unless you're below a certain height.
Everybody can walk back there. Especially if you're like a big kid like me, Beth. I love going back there. There's when I'm not streaming and the kids are with me, sometimes we go back and run around and play around a bit. So and that, like stuff like that, it's a lot of fun. Go check it out next time, Beth. And Jill says we had 400 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, you guys. Just in no time. That is awesome. We appreciate it, guys, for watching out and being a part of the community. We appreciate that. Now, I'm going to imitate what it would be like if the ride was running. One of those boats, like right there. Oh, does that? Wow, that's pretty good imagination, isn't it? Pretty good imagination. Now imagine if that were happening for real and not just based upon what I'm telling you it should look like. But that's what it does look like. It's a good sign though. Christopher's like, I love River Adventure. I hope they don't take it up to Jurassic World. Oh, that's awesome, Beth. See, even the people who know and are familiar with the parks, we're going to get you guys to try some different things and go different places. So. Oh, we got another one coming down. Man, they're just like one after another now. I did, and now I can't make them stop, Christopher. Okay, give me a one. Accio River Adventure Boat. Hey, I just summoned 3 of them. What are you talking about? I just made 3 of them show up. I needed my magic.
So this is John Rogers. You guys see him in the chat all the time. Some of you even come to Travel Tips Tuesday. Yeah.
Travel Tips Tuesday.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I've met John.
Yeah. That's true. And this is Evelyn. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Evelyn. How's your day been so far today?
Good.
What have you guys done already? Oh, that's cool. And is that the first time going to Volcano Bay?
No.
So you're an expert. First, you know what you do. You know how to use Tapu Tapu. And
Mom how to work the Tapu Tapu.
Yes,
and,
yeah.
yeah.
now, what's your favorite ride over at Volcano Bay?
You like the coaster?
I was waiting to see if she was going to say Krakatawa.
We
But-
don't know the names of any of them.
Okay.
We did do coasters. We did like 3 of the family rock rides.
Yes.
Not the big blue one, but
Yes.
the other 3.
Yes.
I guess that was all the
Scary.
slides we did.
Have you ever been on Oh No or Oh Yeah?
Have you seen those? Okay, so they have 2 rides, and they're side by side, and both of them like
None of them-
and then you drop.
None of them end at the pool. One of them is 6 foot up above the pool, and the other one's 10 foot up above the pool.
That's the oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and the Oh No.
Oh no.
Oh goodness.
But that's the name of them. They're hilarious.
That's funny. We like the not so lazy river.
Yes.
That one's separate.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one where you just ride they got the dress coat on. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I've been told that you wanted to ride Velocicoaster. Should we go see if it's open?
Did you want to ride? No.
Are you sure? I will give you a VIP ride. We'll go in there and we'll ride Velocicoaster if you want.
VIP
Like,
no.
no.
She is not.
That's okay. She and I can like man the chat if it opens. We can run the stream.
All right, so are you guys
We could. Do you want to walk through the queue with us? If it opens, and then we'll just like we can even go to the parent spot and hang or
Yeah.
exit out.
check it out that way.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back and let's see if they got this running again. We'll see if that one's going to be opening up soon as well.
It'd be better to be close.
Yeah.
If we get close to it when they reopen it, we can jump right on in.
So it was so nice when it first started raining, but it's officially reached the temperature that is
Muggy.
muggy and unpleasant again.
Starting to get back to that again. Here, I'm gonna make that interesting now. Now, you are gonna ride Velocicoaster if it opens back up, right? Now, how many times have you ridden before?
Never.
Never? This will be your first time?
I have not been to Universal in like almost 20 years.
It's changed a little bit.
I have not seen
It's
any of the Harry Potter.
changed a little bit in the past couple of decades, yeah. They added a churro stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good news.
So the funny thing about that is, you realize that when they first started breaking ground for the Velocicoaster, everybody was asking, "What are you building, Universal? What are you building?" Universal refused to make the announcement, so they didn't let anybody know. All they know is they started clearing out this land here and behind the Discovery Center, where before you could walk out to the water, you couldn't access it. So everybody was like, "What are you building, Universal?" Universal's official response back: "We're putting in a new churro stand." And so
Like to keep you on your toes.
for months, that was sort of the inside joke, is that everyone was excited about getting here last year in 2021 to go get a churro. They all wanted a churro because of the fact that they were putting in a brand new churro stand.
That's too funny.
Matter of fact, I'm trying to remember. You guys in the chat, you help remind me. I'm thinking they even did a few joke things here and there. At one point, I think they even had a churro magnet or something they made available just to go with their jokes. I'll tell you what, the people who do Universal marketing are hilarious.
Okay, the more you're talking, like I'm having a vague like recollection of a memory about this. Like, I feel like I may have heard this.
Up the whole churro.
I feel like John.
The only problem is when you get to that point, if you can't remember which room you just walked out of either, then you're...
Because you're like, retrace my steps. Where were my steps? I don't know.
So something we haven't brought up yet, guys, but it's... Oh, they're running it. That's it. Susan. Over here at Universal, they also have annual passes. And I'm going to tell you guys, if you are an annual pass holder here at Universal Orlando Resort, they have something we could. They have Universal pass holder, our annual pass holder days, appreciation days, and it's actually going on, and we'll continue to go on now until like September 25th, I believe. And they have some really cool things that are just for pass holders. So, okay, thank you. I'm going to do some passing off here.
Okay.
Or are we going to go to the queue?
We're going to walk through the queue with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, we're totally going to walk through the queue.
All right. Well, I don't know. Let's go see. I'm going to take you guys down to Velocicoaster. Hopefully it's going to be up and running again. If it is, we're going to take you as far to the queue as possible. And then Susan and Evelyn are going to be jumping out. We can't take you on the ride with the stream, but we can take you through the queue. All right, still says weather delay, but they're letting people in.
Welcome to Remain Line, but we are not operational yet.
Immediate area. Velocicoaster has ceased operation. We will keep you informed on further developments.
Still hasn't opened yet. They've just been testing cars. But we'll want to go ahead and jump in line now.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome in, Tyler. Good to have you. Welcome in, Weirdo King. Happy Thursday and welcome to Universal Orlando. The ride is still down due to rain, but they're running test cars now, so I'm guessing at this point we're at about 25 to 30 minutes from this point. Once they start running. Now guys, this is going to be the first time that we have taken a live stream into the queue. So we'll see how this goes as far as the connection goes. We will not be riding on the ride with the stream. I will be handing it off to Susan. Oh my gosh! Haunted Mansion! How are you? Did you hear the raptors calling your name? Did you hear Blue whispering slowly into your ear? So we get near Velocicoaster and all of a sudden Megan, she feels a disturbance in the force.
She had to hop in. Hi, Megan! She loves this ride. She just knew it. Yes.
Just knew it was going to happen. That's right, Rob. They got to make sure to feed the raptors before we ride, so they have to airlift some goats into the compound. Really nice, But it's good if they get fed before we ride. Very important. Welcome in, Nathan. Good to have you. We are in the queue right now for Velocicoaster. I have to say, if it was pure coincidence that I think somebody I think somebody is looking out for you. John Campbell himself is whispering to you. Hey, Kitty Split, welcome in. How you doing?
See the nearest team member for assistance. Scan your ticket at an available station, and the screen will indicate which flyer is assigned.
Look, yeah, welcome in. Welcome to the Velocicoaster. We're gonna be with real live raptors.
Accept the park ticket in the locker. Don't forget to empty your pockets. You will be brought to metal detection. Make sure to empty any beverages into the sink before placing it in the locker. When you disembark, you will arrive to the other side of the lockers. So hold on to your ticket.
Good way of putting it, spectacular.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hunt is on.
We're open. The ride is now open. After the rain we had this afternoon, the ride was shut down for a moment. We're back up and operational again. Now, I can't tell which one is which. One of these is blue. One of these is Charlie. One of these is Echo, and one of these is Delta. Well, we're hoping we can keep the queue on with us the entire time, guys. The signal may be a little rough in here, but we're hoping we're going to be able to maintain it up until the point where Susan's going to split off. And welcome in, Kay. Glad to see you this afternoon. Oh, watch right there. Here we go. And there are our friends. We got Blue, Echo, Delta, and Charlie. Believe me, everything goes fine as long as you go as fast or faster than they are.
Let's prepare for your ultimate raptor close encounter. Scan your ticket at an... Folks, please fill in all available space, keeping up with the party in front of you. For your safety, please stay off railings and curtains, especially as you enter the stable.
Oh, you're welcome in anytime. Come on in. All right. Are you ready to take this? You wanna pet her on the snout? Give her a little pet. I bet if you get close enough, she'll sing happy birthday to you.
Looks like she's having an exam. Can you still lock her the bag? Alright. So these lockers are so cool, guys.
Keep walking through. Thanks, sir. Right there.
Which way are we headed? To the right. Okay. We will see you guys when you get off. So the really fun thing about these lockers, guys, is they... Excuse me, can I just slide by here?
Scan your ticket and fill the station.
Right. So we're just going to slip out here, and I'll show you the lockers on the other side, guys. There we go. All right, so if you see these lockers, so they actually open to the room, and they're numbered identically. So you put your items in one room, and you pick them up in the other. So you don't have a bunch of people all squished together, getting their stuff in, getting it out at the same time. So that's pretty awesome. So what are your favorite rides here? You got to come, did you get to pick to come to Universal? Yes. Yes, and why did you want to come to Universal?
Well, I've only been here once before.
Yeah?
And Mom's never, like, Mom's been here, but I was like 20 years ago. That was Volcano Bay wasn't the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So you came with her so she could see all the new stuff? Yeah.
Also, because I've only been here once.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. So see, a repeat trip was needed. So that tells you. So we're sliding down, guys, so we're just not in the way. You can see everything is Jurassic themed with the iGen. And if you're a single rider, you go through a different route, so they have different lockers. So we are passing those now. We're headed towards the exit. Single rider lockers right there. You pop out and get your stuff. All right. Find a little spot. But we hang out right here. So let's take an informal poll since I'm not at home and can't place one up. Which ride that we have been through would you say, I am never going to ride that? Give it a shout out. Rides you won't ride deserve a shout out too, I think. That's funny, Kevin. You're not pregnant, but you're everything else. Well, then I think it means that you should not ride that ride. I think. Yeah, I don't think you should do that. So if you, on the ride, there is a photo that's taken on the fly. And when you have that photo taken, you can come out and see it and purchase it. If you are a ride photo person, then you're definitely going to want to purchase My Universal Photos package. You can do that, and then you don't have to worry with purchasing the photos for each one. You can just come up, talk to someone, scan your little card for that, and then you get a digital copy of every single photo. So, oh, Lance, that's awesome. You're gonna have a blast at HHN for sure. Chris, maybe you'll see Chris there. We'll see. Depends on which pass he gets. If somebody gets us sponsors him for a frequent fear pass, he's definitely going to do that. So let's just walk out this way. Fun. Let's go upstairs to the there we are. Sorry, guys. Signal's a little spotty here, but we're just gonna walk upstairs and walk outside onto the porch there. It's got a covered like dining porch. Luckily, we're not really in dining time right now, so we're gonna step out there, let you guys watch the ride while we're waiting for everyone. All right, we're gonna stay to the right. There we go. Whee. All righty. Here we go. Now will also let me put this down because I am not my husband. I do not have the super strong arms that hold the gimbal for hours on end. Times like these, I definitely appreciate the strength that he has to hold this all day long for you guys. It's impressive. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you how exciting this is right here. Do you guys see this? The toppings bar is open. That is very cool, my friends. All right, here we go. Woo, it's loud. All right, let's see if we can find a spot. Let's see what it's like over this way. Not that one. All right, let's walk to the other side, maybe. See if there's one open over here that doesn't have a big pole in front of it. There we go. But we might have to make do with the view to the side of the big pole. Here we go. This will work, right? All right, you guys. Not only can we see Velocicoaster, but I can see Hulk in the distance running. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's super cool. All right. Here we go. So we can get you guys a little bit closer so you can see a little more. Which view do we want, guys? So we want the bottom of the top hat, maybe right over here. Yeah. Catch up on the chat. Here, guys, I'm going to flip you around so that I can talk to you and you can see the roller coaster at the same time. All right, here we go. More settings, camera, front camera. Here we go. Okay, can you guys see in the background? Am I messing up the lighting? There it goes. So they should be off pretty quickly, honestly, because there's not that much queue line once you get through the lockers and drop your stuff off. So this is one of the 3 rides that I know for certain here at Universal. They will not let you take anything metal on. Don't try to sneak anything in. Don't try to sneak in your phone. They have metal detectors that you have to walk through. And if you buzz the metal detector, they're going to wand you until they find out what it is, and they're going to make you take it and put it in lockers. So just keep that in mind. They're not trying to be mean. They just want to make sure that you're safe and that you're not tossing your things about for them to find later. So just keep that in mind. I'm looking for mine. Here's mine. I'm going to hydrate. Hydration is important. Did you guys get mugs? Yeah, the resort ones? Oh yes, those are cool too. So this is a good reminder to talk about. So just like Disney, they have resort mugs here. And just like Disney, the resort mugs are not good inside the park. So resort mugs are for resorts, and you can get them with the length of stay, so you don't have to pay every day for them. Park refillable mugs are only good at the parks and not at the resorts. So they're each their own thing. So Shoshana, this ride opened last year. Yeah. So it's pretty new still. Thank you, James. I try. I'm not as expert as Chris, but I try. Chris always does an amazing job. I agree, James. I really do. You know, Pat, I like the Marvel area as well, the superhero island. It is classic comic book, so a little different than what a lot of people think of as Marvel. It's not the Marvel Cinematic Universe at all. But, you know, the funny thing is you can get Marvel Cinematic Universe merch there. They have it inside the superhero area. They don't mind selling Disney stuff there, and they do. So, are you looking for them? It's hard to see, isn't it? They go fast. She's keeping an eye out for Tanya and for Chris. Look for his big bald noggin. Exactly. No hats on this ride. They'll make you take it off. And honestly, you don't want to ride it. I mean, you hang. You've got some hang time there where the support is holding you in and you're off the seat. So if you had a hat on, you would definitely lose it when you were upside down. So something to keep in mind.
Like bolted to your head.
Well, that's true. If it was permanent, maybe if you had one of those little chin pieces, right? That would like tuck under and you pulled it tight, maybe. But I have a feeling they still wouldn't let you wear it. They would probably still make you turn it off. So. I told Chris that I wanted to start in this park today instead of Universal Studios. Pretty consistently, we tend to start in Universal Studios, and it's an awesome park. I love it. Some of my favorite just go and ride rides are in that park. But we definitely wanted to make sure that you guys saw this park and got a really good view of it, because I just feel like we tend to end before you've seen everything in this park. So we wanted you to see what Islands of Adventure was like, what fun can be had here, the different theming. It really is like riding the movies, and the theming that they do for the movies is amazing. So to match up the Jurassic World theming here with the Velocicoaster that you guys saw as we went through the lines. You got to see those animatronics. They are amazing. John, we were happy to do it. We were very happy to help out with that. And Chris never turns down an opportunity to ride Velocicoaster, so I did not have to sell him on it at all. All I did was say, hey, Tanya's coming over, and then we might. He's like, okay. He was good with it, so he'll have a blast. He loves this ride. So I do not like it, as Chris mentioned, but as a travel agent, there goes another one coming behind us, upside down behind me. As a travel agent, I do feel like it's important that I ride each and every ride that I safely can do so, unless I had some medical reason that I shouldn't, that I should ride every single ride just so that I can do that. But Rob, I think we've taken the stream through Kong before. We can check and see. It's a cool ride. I mean, I like it. Some of it's 3D though, so you're going to lose some of that effect. But since our camera does not have 3D glasses, but we can definitely talk to Chris about the possibility of that. And a lot of it is allowing. So you saw they let us take you guys through the queue lines without any issues. They don't mind that. A lot of times I feel like it's just a safety thing, and that may or may not be true, but I don't know. That's what it seems like to me, that they're just trying to be safe. And if you're not taking equipment, they don't have to worry about anything happening to it. But they are also very critical of their protecting their copyrights for things. So comes another one. There it is. So they do have some really cool inversions. If you like inversions for rides, this is kind of like the Halloween Horror Nights houses. Like, I don't like them, but I can appreciate the creativity that's in the creation of them. Same for this coaster. It's not a coaster I enjoy riding, but they have some really cool inversions. So that top half is not an inversion, but the feel of just hitting that top, you do just a little bit come off your seat, and then you head straight back down so fast, and immediately into an inversion where you're upside down and you come back out of it, and then when you come swing back around again, they put you in this amazing barrel roll, which terrified me, but I can also, like I said, appreciate the roll itself. I mean, it's a very, you're fully off the seat for a good 10 seconds where you're just hanging, so it's really cool. Robert, there is the original King Kong ride, you are correct. It's not in Universal Studios anymore. They did replace that with the Mummy ride. However, there is a new ride in Islands of Adventure that is also Kong themed, called Skull Island, that is kind of themed more on the new movie, the remake. Really cool. Has some really cool special effects. So they do still have Kong represented, just in a different park with a different ride now. So, and it's an awesome ride. I ride it on a regular basis. So. I know, right, Jill? I always love when my friends who happen to be travel agents come hang out with us. It's fun. Fun times. For sure. Everybody's saying they're so excited to meet your dad's family.
There's more at home.
Huh? Yes, yes, they have more family. You guys haven't met them all. Just part of them. Bonnie, I'm excited to see how Tanya likes it as well. I know that Chris is having a blast. It is his favorite ride right now at Universal. That might have been them on the very back. Did you see? There was a dude in a blue shirt. I think it might have been them. I think they might have been on this one. See if we can catch them on the way back. They'll come back this way. I don't know if we'll be able to see them. She's looking. She's peeking to see. Yeah? Maybe. I think they might have been on that one. That might have been their ride right there. I think I saw Chris. That very bright, brilliant blue shirt. And the dude was bald, so there's a high probability. Beth, that is a really good question. I am not sure. I mean, if you ask him what his favorite character is, Stitch is definitely his favorite character. He talks about Stitch being his spirit animal. There he is again. So he loves that for sure. You saw another car?
Yeah, it was not.
Not them? I think they were on that last one. They will probably be heading back. I wonder if we should go meet them. Yeah? I think the last one was that we saw before that one was them. I really think it was. Let's see if I can reconnect to Wi-Fi. Let's see. So, who has questions? Do you guys have questions about Universal Travel, HHN? We got a bunch of updated information about Halloween Horror Nights this morning at our training, so it's all fresh in my head right now. So if you have questions. Yeah, Stitch is a really popular character, Beth. Definitely. For sure.
One of the guys at Volcano Bay, his name is Stitch.
Really? On his tag it said Stitch?
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't know if you guys caught that. One of the team members of Volcano Bay, his name on his ID was Stitch, so that's fun. For sure. What should we do in the meantime, guys? Do you want to go shopping? We can go check out the shops.
Maybe.
There's one downstairs.
I have $20 more left.
You have $24 left.
Only 20.
20. She has birthday money.
Every originally got like 260, but I donated 100 to my college account, and then like neighbors, and then my grandparents, they gave me money. So I have $20.
Let's go do some shopping, guys. You ready? Yes. That's what you say. You hold that for me. She's becoming the carrier, the bearer of the things. She's holding my drink for me. It is mellow yellow with peach flavor added to it. Yeah, it's good. All right. Yes. Which one's your favorite? You haven't decided? Yes, orange vanilla is cool. Mr. Chris does not like orange vanilla. He doesn't like cream flavor. Thank you. Orange root beer? That's true. Okay, hang on. Let's flip you around here. Hang on, guys. Flip you guys around. Taking a peek down there. All right. Camera. As Chris has mentioned, it's many steps to get back. So, camera. Here we go. All right. Okay. All right. Did you want to shop up or down? Where do you want to do your window shopping? Got lots of Velocicoaster stuff up there, or down there, and then up here it's really more Velocicoaster.
Maybe we should go downstairs so like
That is true. Let's do that. Yep. All right. There we go. All right, guys. There are dinosaurs. We can go look at those too. Nice. Oh, look at that's cute. Let's see. It's a hoodie with a pocket. It's not a sweatshirt though. It's like t-shirt material. It's not too heavy. Super cute. Oh, raptors. Are they raptor plush? Is it blue?
I think they're plush.
It looks like a plush. Soft, squishy.
It's like kind of still rough.
Call that a plush. It's blue. So cute. $30. That's like the going rate for plush here. Is $30.
On the first day, I spent over $100 of my money.
You did? Did you buy cool stuff though?
Yeah, I got a keychain, a lounge fly,
Okay.
and like a stuffed animal series black.
Okay.
We have a dog at home, and it's like series black, but we did not want to name him series black, so we named him Snuggles.
Okay.
Instead.
It's cute though.
Yeah, and so we just named him. I'm really good Snuggles now.
Yeah. So did you get a plush? Yes.
The plush one he sheds. Like,
The plush sheds?
yeah, it's like.
Oh my goodness.
Our dog, he doesn't really shed that much because he's a schnauzer.
Yeah.
We have a schnauzer. Yes, our dog's a tripod.
Okay. That's cool though.
I was thinking maybe I could cut off like one of his legs and sew it back up. So he would.
So that he matched?
Yeah.
That would be funny. Do you guys see this? This is cool. So it's a snap together wooden model. It's $150.
Oh wow.
But look at this. It's a model of the full coaster. That's cool. That's really cool. Wow. I did not even know that was a thing.
I've seen Fusas.
Travis, that is correct. So they do have a system very similar to the DAS, but it is it's like Disney's used to be, where it's a pencil and paper. They give you a little booklet, and you walk up to the entrance, and they give you a return time. Okay, this is Liberty's current favorite Loungefly. Do you guys see this? Like, she pops it open, and she's like, my friend! Because it's this cute little happy raptor, or I don't know, maybe that's a T-Rex, and she'll close it. But she loves that it, like, pops open, and he's there. I think it is. Is it? Do you see it?
Let's say Loungefly here.
Sometimes
I don't think it's that's
it's a pop by Loungefly. It's over here. You see? Right here? Yep.
Oh yeah, like the.
Yep. Because it's a pop style characters on it.
Yeah, that's like
Yep.
My friends have a bunch of those. They have, like,
Do they?
Disney ones, and they have Harry Potter ones.
Oh.
And one of them's like a Baby Yoda.
Yes. A pop that's the Baby Yoda.
We only have one at second Mandalorian Boba.
It's $82, guys. Just in case you were wondering. Miss Jen and I are probably going to come back and shop next week in City Walk, and I think those are available in City Walk. So if that's something you're wanting, just add it to your list. That is a cute little action. He's like posable. Do you guys see? All his joints move. So they have, as far as merch, it's kind of fun. It's a fun little mix of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. So definitely fun times there. I feel like I need to open it up and see. Let's see. I feel like I should open. Just bear with me a second. I am opening up my device just so I can make sure that we are actually good for signal. Yep, we are. Awesome. A little bit of lag. Sorry about that, guys. Do you want to go see the eggs?
Oh yeah.
Oh look, they have caretakers over here. What's he doing? Yeah, do you guys see? There's dino eggs.
This is where Blue was born. Isn't that cool? Yeah. And that's where all those are baby dinosaurs right now.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Find any dinosaurs? Correct. That's right, because all the dinosaurs are perfectly in their cages. Nothing has escaped. See, told you guys, can't find a dinosaur.
You see
Very good.
the back there? Yeah.
Ignore everything you see back here. What's up?
Hey.
That's a joke.
Hey.
That is a.
We lost you for a bit. We were looking for you in the family room.
Oh, yeah,
Well, we
no,
did
they pushed us out right out the door.
Oh.
So we went.
bouncers.
Here, let me pass this off to you. My
There's no
arm is
dinosaur.
tired.
Dropping down my kneecaps. Boom.
Heavy.
Hey, that's pretty good. Look like a major dinosaur fan.
Yeah, he's big blue.
Blue's your favorite? We have a lot of oranges here. A lot of them. Firstly, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of raptors. I think they're really cool, but they're like really scary. Fun fact, they can actually
where
open
you go.
doors.
We just walked up here.
Okay.
Terrifying. Is it a flip shirt?
So you get to come here every so often. You can actually see a baby dinosaur hatched out of an egg.
That is too snazzy right there. Well, hang out right here. I'm calling on him real quick.
So have you guys looked at any of the merchandise?
Very briefly. Very briefly.
Did you show them your favorite shirt?
The DNA one, I did not.
No, the keep your distance.
Oh, no.
Now, you know how you can tell this is Universal and not Disney? And moving on. All right, I want to show you guys Susan's favorite shirt here in the area. It's on the other side. By the way, awesome ride as always. We'll talk with our first-time rider here in just a second. We opted to wait to ride in the back, which by physics is like the best. So this is Susan's favorite shirt. This is Susan's favorite shirt, by the way.
Keep your distance. My personal space is very important to me.
All right, so first time rider over here. You got your badge.
Yes.
And we rode in the very back seat. We asked the team member if they let us sit in the back. So we got to do that. How was it? What did you think?
It was awesome. It was, I don't even know what happened half the time.
That sounds about right.
It helps to have ridden it as many times as I have to know, it's a coming.
Yeah.
But it does it. The first part really throws you back and forth.
And you think you're like the car is going left, but then you're like leaning to the right, so it's like very topsy-turvy.
And did you notice any of the raptors that were about to eat you in the first part of the ride?
Oh, I saw at the very beginning, like when you.
No, but I'm talking about after it started, after the first launch. That's the funny thing is neither did I. It wasn't only until the second, third, and fourth time that I realized that there are raptors hidden throughout the entire first half of the ride. As you come around corners, they're ready to pounce on you. But when you're riding for the first time, you don't even see them.
Actually, about halfway through the ride, I had a thought go through my head that's like, there's probably a lot of theming and story going on in this, and I'm getting none of
You're
it.
missing it all.
But
you may have missed the theming though, but did you miss the enjoyment of just how the ride was?
No, it was awesome. It just means that I have to come back and do it again.
There we go. Now, do you think would John ride this ride?
Yeah. I don't think he has them. I feel like he has them.
We'll have to fix that.
Oh yeah. This is
So.
this kind of thing. Definitely.
So are we gonna walk on out?
Yeah.
So it started raining as we came into the exit. So it may not even be running anymore. We can feel raindrops as we're waiting to get back onto the loading platform. Well, everybody, welcome in. Thank you for joining us this afternoon here at Universal Orlando Resort. We just got a chance to ride the Velocicoaster. An amazing ride. John, by the way, John chapped in and I said, would John ride this ride? And John came in and said, yes, I would. John popped into the chat. He goes, oh yeah, I'd ride it.
Oh, totally.
I wish I could put you guys on like a body cam and take you on it.
Oh my God, you don't want him on a body cam. You don't have ears.
She says you're a screamer, John. Now, if you've not ridden this at night, it's a different experience at nighttime. But even if you don't ride the ride, I highly recommend you come up to the entrance because these guys right here are lit up at nighttime, and it provides for a great entranceway even at night. So come back in at night, even if you don't ride it, and check it out. It's cool theming, cool lighting. John says, I've ridden Velocicoaster only once and I giggle like crazy the whole time.
Yeah, see, it's like weird screaming. It's not like...
It's like uncontrollable joy. Ooh, it is so muggy today. It's a muggy one. Well, guys, if anyone's just popping into the stream, we are over here at Universal Orlando's Islands of Adventure, one of 3 parks here at the resort, Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, and of course their water park, Volcano Bay. And have fun just kind of walking around and sharing the park with you guys today. We got to take you guys through a couple of queues we've never taken you through before, which was kind of fun. Many times we don't have the option to do that. So if you've never ridden the rides at all, the idea of seeing what it looks like, especially the queue, I hope that you guys have enjoyed being able to do that today. As always, if you're watching this either live or during a replay, if you have any questions about what you see here on the stream, or if you're interested in coming to Universal Studios to let yourself whoa in 2022 or 2023, we'd love for you guys to reach out. Let us know how we can help you. Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents, and we would love to be your travel agent in the future. So reach out and let us know what questions you may have. If you'd like a quote, we'll be glad to help you with that. Of course, no obligation, and there are no fees whatsoever, guys, to have us as your agents. Universal will actually pay us a commission for helping you guys out after you travel. And you can pay the same price, if not cheaper, because we're going to try to get you the best deal we can. So reach out, send us an email, chrisedwards@travelmation.net. Copy Susan at susanedwards@travelmation.net. Let us know where you'd like to go, when you'd like to go, where you'd like to stay if you have a place already in mind. And we'll be glad to help you find out what will be best for you and your group.
Super helpful and like always thinking about others. We were in Publix last night and like every single person, it felt like every single person we passed.
I love these guys right here. Want some pizza? Blue is still not visiting.
No, not yet.
Next time we come through the islands, if the raptor encounter is open, guys, we'll take you in to see one of our raptors.
Lightning. They told me that they have to protect them from lightning. So
Yeah, did you know that a velociraptor is like nature's lightning rod?
I did not.
Yeah. If there's any lightning in the area, they would naturally get struck more statistically than any other creature out there.
Which is why they're inside.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
They're pretty rare.
Well, Robert, you know we love doing it. And if there's anybody who's watching today for the first time going, well, it's kind of cool to see Universal Studios. Well, you know what? We, here on our channel, we come to the parks every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday here at Universal Studios and over at Walt Disney World Resort. Would love to have you guys join us on future streams. Ask questions, guys. We're going to try to teach you something. If we know something new or different's coming or something's new and changed, we'll be letting you know. And we're going to try to act like you've never been to any of these places when we explore it. Hello. Because we want, every once in a while, we'll have someone, like Beth earlier. Beth did not know that as an adult, you can explore the Camp Jurassic over there. And if we can put something on your hit list for your next vacation, then it's a successful stream overall. I just like the idea of John giggling on Velocicoaster. That's pretty funny. I just don't know if I'm losing you guys, that's all. All right, real quick, guys, I want to make sure I give a shout out and thank you to, first of all, to all of our moderators here on the channel who watch and check out what's going on in the chat, making sure everybody is playing by the rules of YouTube and everything else. So thank you guys for our moderators. We are greatly appreciative to everybody who's on our mod team. And also would like to thank all of our patrons over on Patreon. Guys, we have put out an idea. We thought it would be fun. After we close our live stream today, Susan and I are going to do a test live stream.
Yes.
And we're going to open up a completely new live stream. We're going to only post the link over on Patreon for our patrons. So if you are a patron and would like to participate in our test stream, we would love for you guys to join it. We're going to go see if we can stream the Poseidon's Fury.
Yep.
They told us we could walk through. The question is whether or not we can do it without losing signal. So we're going to do a test stream. So all of our patrons out there, thank you so much for supporting our channel. And if you are a patron, look for that link. We're going to put it up after the stream is over. So look for it and come on over and see if you can ride and see if we can see Poseidon's Fury all the way through. And if we can do it, maybe we'll add it to our list of things we'll go back and check out every so often. So again, thank you, patrons. If you have watched our streams long enough and you're like, you know what, I'd like to become a patron of the channel, check it out at patreon.com/ear-to-ear magic. 5 different levels to choose from, the lowest only being $5. So
So Eli was asking if there's a way to come to Halloween Horror Nights and get in to ride a few rides without getting a day ticket. Unfortunately not. You have to have a day ticket to...
for Halloween Horror Nights, well, Halloween Horror Nights is a separate ticketed event.
No, but they want to come in and also ride a few rides before Halloween.
Oh, before Halloween Horror Nights.
Rides
Gotcha.
are open during the event.
Yeah, you could actually ride rides during. Are you getting some banana? You are getting a banana.
Hi, what? What? Yours is in your... And yours is in my bag? Your bag?
I don't know.
My bag. It's in my bag. Yeah, I can get it out.
So if you're, you can ride rides that are open during Halloween Horror Nights with your ticket, the HHN. But if you do not have a park pass for earlier in the day, you will not be able to do anything until the actual event opens up after 6.
My bag got wet. Now it's going open.
I did. I was showing it to her a second ago.
So Susan got her favorite banana.
There you go.
I'll jump in line and grab myself. This is with my cup. I can not only get freestyle drinks, I can also get ices as well. I like the other flavors out. The non-banana is out. So there's another one right up here. Plenty of places to get ices. Now, at about $10 a pop after discounts for annual pass holders for opening and refreshing your drink and reactivating your drink, it's $6 for an icy by itself. So take that in consideration. Hello, hello. I'm gonna try to back into this. How you doing? If I can get what flavors? A blue raspberry, cherry lime. Let me do. Let me get a cherry lime.
Sure not blue raspberry?
Yeah, we'll do the cherry lime.
All right. I saw you deciding.
I know. I was on the fence there. They have flavors like Coke,
Well, cherry
white.
lime is out.
Oh, it's out.
The lights on, so it's liquid.
How about this? Can you do a blue raspberry lemonade mix?
I could do that.
That'd be like a blue lemonade, a raspberry lemonade. So they have Coke, wild cherry, lemonade, blue raspberry, cherry limeade, lots of
See,
great
it was
flavors.
meant to have blue
There we go,
raspberry.
Corey. You made it happen. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Have a great day. Hello.
And look, I've got a Minions slushie now. Again, like I said, if you were just to walk up and order an icy, it's $6. So if you order 2 ices, you basically have paid the price for getting a cup for the day. Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to get the cherry lime, but it was out. So I got blue raspberry and lemonade. They mix it up. It's like a Minions.
Oh, it does look like Minions.
A little minion with the blue overalls on. Let's go check out Ripsaw Falls. Thank you, Robert. Have a good afternoon, my friend. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We are going to be rope dropping Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park tomorrow morning, so come have some fun with us over at Animal Kingdom tomorrow, guys. You can really experiment with that Miss Sugar Cookie and get all kinds of new different flavors. Hello, Fallen Star. I didn't get to see you when you came in earlier. I think we were riding Velocicoaster when you were in before. Good to have you in today. So, the cup itself, this is a cup refill. This is an existing cup we brought in. We bought one for everyone in our family. The first time cost, depending on how much you get, how many you get, can be somewhere between $13 to $16 for the cup and your first day's activation. But when you bring the cup back, so Susan actually paid for it. How much is their activation for the cup before discount?
Just under $11.
So,
Plus tax.
So $11 gets you to reactivate the cup. Each icy $6. So right there, you get 2 ices and you've already covered it. But it also is good at any of the Coke Freestyle machines around as well. How are you doing today, Kelsey? Are you having a good day so far? Got Popeye over here. Popeye and Bluto's Bill Drap Barges. One of my favorite water raft rides out there. I mean, Bonnie, let's look at it this way. I can not have a cup and have lunch and dinner while in the park and pay just as much for 2 drinks with no refills than it will cost me to get a activated that I can use all day long. So on these hot days, you don't have to worry about, well, I don't want to spend another $6 for an icy. I don't want to spend another $5 for a Powerade. I don't want to spend another $4 and something for a Coke. You can refill it as much as you want to. You get to a ride where drinks are not allowed and you've got like a little left in the bottom of your cup. It's kind of wasteful. I'm not encouraging you to be wasteful, but if you need to get on a ride, it doesn't hurt to take the last little bit of your Coke and dump it out because you can refill it later on and not have to worry about having to buy another one.
Oh no.
We're getting a little bit of a low lag in here at the moment. We'll keep going. This, of course, is our Toon Lagoon. This area here has the 2 water rides that you can ride here. One's a water raft and one is a log flume. A couple of places to eat here as well. And then we made our way back over to Superhero Island. So Lauren, we're actually going to be making our way back to the front of the park here. And when we do that, we're going to make our round for today. We're going to close the stream see you guys again tomorrow at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park for a rope drop. Unless you guys are a patron. All of our patrons, thank you guys for the support. We're going to open up a special test stream. We're going to make the link only available for patrons just as a thank you to you guys. We're going to go back over to the Lost Continent. They said we could stream Poseidon's Fury, but we don't know whether or not we're going to be able to keep our stream going. So Susan and I are going to go back over with a separate test stream to see how well our signal holds out. I have no guarantees it will, but we can try. So if you are a patron of ours over on patreon.com, please look forward to, if you want to come join us out on the test stream, we're going to put the link out right after this stream is over. Otherwise, tomorrow, guys, we're going to be back again at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park for a rope drop first thing in the morning. Love to have you guys join us at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. When this stream is over today, it's going to automatically take you to tomorrow's stream. You can hit the like button, you can leave a comment. You can even hit a reminder button to come and join us. Look forward to having you guys over tomorrow as we do a little bit of Kilimanjaro safaris, Expedition Everest, and who knows what we might do tomorrow morning on Friday to round up the week. Welcome in, Charles. Glad to have you in, my friend. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for being a part of our crew. And we are glad to have you in with us today. Welcome in, Shy. Now, remember when we started today at 2 o'clock? It was 60 minutes for The Amazing Spider-Man. Now it's 25 minutes. Big difference. AK, if you want to do AK, rope drop is the best way to do it. You guys know what happens when I get late going up on a stream on AK day. When I show up late, we're waiting 45, 50, 60, 70 minutes for a safari. You get there at rope drop, you get on there in like 10, 15 minutes. Makes a big difference. $20-minute wait right now for Dr. Doom's Fearfall Tower Drop Ride here at Islands of Adventure. And thank you guys so much for the thumbs up. Makes a big difference on our days. And did you guys know, it's amazing the fact that we still have people still getting us thumbs up and help us out on Universal Day. Sometimes we have our Disney fans, we have our Disney family who come on and go, it's not Disney. So it makes a big difference. Thank you guys for continuing to do that for us, even on Universal days, because you know what? We love Universal just as much as we do Disney when it comes to having fun with your family in the theme parks. Thank you, Kevin. Have an awesome afternoon. Welcome in, Bailey. I'm going to see if I can get one more Fearfall to shoot up before we keep walking over. Now the funny thing is while you're waiting for the ride, it's about fear.
Yes.
Dr. Doom is trying to make you scared, so that he can harness your fear power.
Okay.
One of the things you see in the queue when getting ready to go on the ride, a dentist drill. If you listen carefully, you can every once in a while hear the drill go off. It's an idea that in your mind, the sound of a dentist drill going off makes you scared. Hey, when the animals don't want to move, you don't move. The animals are in charge. All right, let's see if we can get one more of our fear fall. Here we go. Listen, they're gonna go up. No, it's the Hulk. Now, who in the chat likes these types of rides? Who's like, I am so on this? I am scared of heights, guys. I will ride this only when my kids want me to ride with them. I do not find enjoyment out of being shot up in the air like that. I do it okay. Not my favorite type of ride. That first half second is a little too much for me. I get over it after the first second or two. But my boys love this ride. Welcome in, Megan. How are you? It was like, nope. Oh, come on, Gabe. You're not going to come ride with me? I did that one time, Lauren. I did it with my son. He wanted me to ride it. It's one of the very few rides, if ever, that I've ever ridden with my eyes closed. I got to the top and they tilted me downwards. It goes up to the top and it tilts you down and just I couldn't do it. I could not do it. No, Miss Sugar, I thought this would be your type of ride. Doing great, Megan. We had about a 3.5 hour training session this morning with Universal Travel, learning about what's new and what's upcoming with travel here at Universal. And then, hey, we get a chance to come in here and hang out with you guys. So it's been a great day so far. The huge note. All right, let's see if we can get one more to go up here. Good. Are they only running one tower today? Sometimes they only run one side. If the left tower goes again before the right, then obviously means they're only running one side. Now, you can also see this ride easily from the hotels that are on the other side, including the Royal Pacific, Aventura. You can see this ride right from the hotels. It's that close. So unlike some drop towers, they don't take you to the top slowly and then drop you. They actually shoot you up from the bottom. You bounce a couple of times. I'm scared of heights, but I'll ride roller coasters all day long, Gabriel. As long as I feel secure in the coaster, I'm okay. You dangle me by some chains and swing me around in a swing? No, thank you. See you tomorrow, Matt. Thanks for popping in today. Pleasure to have you. I love that read. Roller Coaster says, I just design them, I don't ride them. All right, which side is it gonna be? Left or right? Something tells me the left is going to go up again. Yep, only one on the left side today. You get some really good views of the park up there. There we go. Wow, Vicky's in today.
Hey, Vicky!
Vicky's catching us live. Welcome in live.
Benefits of a late stream.
Yes. Vicky is our replay queen.
Yes, she is.
She catches every one of our live streams in replay afterwards, and every once in a while we're lucky enough to catch her during lunch hour.
Exactly.
How you doing today, Vicky?
Yeah.
You guys gonna go hit some Harry Potter?
Yes, for sure.
Well, everybody, I want to make sure we say hello and happy birthday again. Happy birthday, Miss Double Digits.
Yeah.
How do you feel being all that old now? Good. Is that now you're gonna get your driver's license now, right? Isn't that what you do next?
6 more years, right?
What? No. 10 years old, you get your driver's license, get a job.
Like start paying rent.
You got to get up early in the morning, milk the cows. There's a lot more responsibilities now that you're 10. Yeah, exactly. You need to get some. You need to get.
The dog is incredibly high maintenance. Yeah.
Well, maybe this now. Now that you're 10, maybe you can help your dad make some special treats at home, like a chilling chamber pop. That would be great. That would be good.
That was my
Oh, well.
that was my giggle.
Yeah, we saw that. That was funny.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if you guys are over at Facebook at any time, go over and check out. Now it's listed under. Is it listed under John's account, right?
Well, we have the Travel Tips Tuesday.
Is it? So look, search Travel Tips Tuesday on Facebook, and every Tuesday night you can go see these guys give you some great travelmation travel tips. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us today. And again, happy birthday, and I hope you have a great remaining rest of your day. So, all right, thanks guys. We'll catch you next time. Next time we're riding in front. I actually requested the back. I asked for the back because she said that I asked her if she liked the back of the front, and she said she liked the back because of the physics. I'm like, yeah. She says I understand roller coaster physics, so we definitely rode in the back. And it wasn't that long of a wait. Actually, it took us longer because we actually went out, realized we couldn't find you, and went back in. We went back into the family room to try to find you.
We saw you ride.
Oh, really?
Yes, we were watching from the balcony of the Burger Digs.
Oh, cool.
And we just happened to catch you.
Well, I
need a straw.
Yeah, I do too. I didn't have a phone to be able to watch our stream to figure out where you guys were, so we had to hunt you down. We had to hunt you down like a velociraptor. John says she needs to get a job for sure. Well, John, thank you for sharing your family with us today. We appreciate that. And seriously, guys, if you're over on Facebook, go check out Travel Tips Tuesday and watch some great information coming over there every week. Bye, Jackie. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for letting us have some fun over at Universal today. And now it's like completely overcast. It's kind of weird. All right. Oh, it's not paper though, at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. It's not paper.
Yeah, the paper straws, they get soggy and then you lose them inside the cup.
There we go. So
All right.
here's the question: do we want to head over to another park?
Well, I think what we need to do is we're going to go ahead, like we told everybody, we're going to go ahead and close out today's stream.
Okay.
And we're going to make a exclusive stream test. We're going to make that. We're going to share that out on our Patron group. So if
you want to be on that now and you've been thinking, hey, I might want to become a patron, this would be the perfect time.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to sign up if you guys have always thought about it and just never have taken a chance. Do it today so you can pop into the stream.
That was super fun, John, by the way. Thank you for letting me have your daughter for a few minutes.
So Bailey, the Mummy is not open yet. They have been having team member previews, but it's not been open to the regular guests just yet.
Yeah, but that's a good sign. We're excited.
They're still tweaking. We'll have to come back over and ride it for sure. But we have seen some video of team members and stuff like that. By the way, Brendan is still there. If you were concerned, if you were upset about the possibility that Brendan may be gone.
We love Brandon.
Mr. Fraser is still there, and he still wants his cup of coffee. All right, well, guys, we made the full circle. Look, we got a Velocicoaster in the background as well as Hogwarts Castle. And it's still a very overcast day, but since it's not raining, it's very pleasant.
It is. It actually feels really nice now.
It is extremely nice. Jill says we're only 8 away from 450.
Wow.
If there are 8 of you guys who could give us a thumbs up before we close out today, we would greatly appreciate that to give us a nice round figure of 450 likes. In addition, rethinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. It's trying. Oh! I'm trying to update my other device here, and it's just thinking about it.
Mine is really slow too.
I'm gonna give it one more try. All right, and to all of our mods and to all of our patrons, I'm going to sit right down, guys, and I'm going to open up another test stream because we're going to see if we can do Poseidon's Fury. If you are a patron, we would love to have you guys come in and just have a little extra fun with us today. If not, we will be seeing you guys tomorrow morning again over at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park for our rope drop. And as always, guys, if we can help you when it comes to booking or planning your next Universal vacation, reach out to us. Send us an email. There's our email as always. chrisedwards@travelmation.net. susanedwards@travelmation.net. Let us know how we can help you book and plan your next vacation, especially for Halloween Horror Nights. You need just tickets alone if you need vacation. If you need anything as far as Universal, let us know. We'll be glad to help you guys out with that. Exciting music coming out here. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to go ahead and close the stream. Like I said, mods and patrons, if you want to hang out there, we're going to send you guys another link. We're going to do a test stream of Poseidon's Fury to see if we can do it. Hopefully we can cross our fingers we can add to it.
Yes,
that would be
be
great.
awesome.
That would be awesome. We're going to give it a try. We're going to see. Other than that, we're going to see you guys tomorrow morning over at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Thank you guys for being a part of us here at Ear to Ear Magic. Thank you for hitting that like button today. Thank you for being a part of our crew by hitting the subscribe button today. And as always, thank you for just taking an opportunity to come in and have some fun and take a little bit of a break from whatever's going on in your life right now and just let yourself whoa for just a few more minutes. So thank you guys again. We're going to head on out for today. Patrons, mods, we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Everybody else, we'll see you in the parks. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you guys tomorrow.